Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. You weren't here in the first place. Welcome to the weekly files. Do what? Let me turn your
What?
volume all the way up. What? Huh?
What? I
Huh?
welcome to the Weekly Files, where we discuss internet news, politics, philosophy, and other malarkey that has unexpectedly happened through
I
our
like the word
daily life.
malarkey. Yeah,
I do love malarkey.
it's a good word.
Thank God for Joe.
I was gonna
Thank God
say.
for Joe.
I
I
was
would
just about to
never.
say that. That's the one we did get malarkey from Joe Biden.
We did get malarkey from Joe, but I love malarkey.
We
I don't
also
know.
got
It's so catchy.
we also got Pokemon Go to the polls from Hillary Clinton. You
Yeah,
know
but
these. What? That's a good one. What do you mean? Yeah, but.
well, yeah, but she lost.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying I like her. I'm just saying that we got, these liberal politicians give us
You
something.
know, you're true. You're right on that department.
They
Pokemon go to the polls.
Pokemon Go to the polls. I remember I was debating a while ago, and I promise you guys we're gonna get to news, but we can chat for a little bit. A while
Oh yeah.
ago, I was debating this
Hmm.
this right wing guy, and he was like, I will say Pokemon Go to the polls is pretty fire. And I will say that with all of Trump's jokes that he makes, I don't think he can beat Pokemon Go to the polls. And I'm like, yeah, glad you
I agree.
acknowledge it. Oh, Sleepy
I
Joe's pretty
mean,
fire.
he some of the famous things he said, he wasn't even president. Like grab her by the pussy, he wasn't president during that
Yeah,
time, right?
yeah, he wasn't even, and he's not even representing the sexist vote properly anymore.
Not
Like,
really.
he's
He's
not even, he's so embarrassed about all of the horrendous things that he's said and done. And it's like, the sexist must be so disappointed.
I,
What?
not only are the sexist disappointed, but I feel like the racists would be a
The
little bit disappointed
racists.
too.
Yeah.
Racists. Yeah.
Because he's just
Hmm.
he's just trying so hard to, yeah. He's
I am.
he's pretty
Hmm.
openly racist, though. I will give it.
Oh, most certainly.
He's
I
pretty. Go ahead.
You know what's one? Thank you. You know what's
Mhm.
one thing that I am shocked about? I am shocked that it's never been like caught that he said like the N word or a
Because
slur
he
to another minority
has.
population. Yeah,
So
absolutely,
it's kind of surprising that it hasn't come
absolutely.
out. I
Mhm.
remember just waiting up until the 2024 election happened. I'm like, please just catch him saying the N word once, like, and we have it. He's been
Ugh,
fake assassinated so many times at this point. Like, we just need at least one time where he just says the N word
a
to
one.
tank his poll. Come on.
That's the thing about him though. That's what makes him scary. He's really good at popping up a certain image,
Yeah.
media image. That's what he's good at. That's what he did for his entire career.
Well, now though he's
Like
so
that's his job.
invested, he's so like it used to be like from an outsider perspective, it's like, okay,
Mhm.
he's got an ego, but maybe he has the right idea. But now he's focused so hard on his cult following that the people who are still on the outside are like, what in the fuck is this guy talking about? Because he
Yeah,
sounds so
absolutely.
he
Yeah,
just
he's posting fucking AI pictures himself as Jesus
dude,
Christ.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We need more things like that. Um
Absolutely.
oh
You
my
think he's
god.
Bidening a little bit?
What, like dementia
Think he's
maxing?
Bidening? Yeah, he's
Oh
dementia
my
maxing a little
god,
bit.
yeah. There is not a doubt in my mind. I think by the end of his term it's gonna be like Biden was at the end of his term.
Oh,
Genuinely.
probably.
Because he's so, like, people are so used to his ramblings getting crazier and crazier. It's like a slow burn, kind of like how you have to, like a frog. The only way to boil a frog is to do it slowly.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's what's happened to us with Trump. That like it's been such he's just slowly gotten so crazy that we don't realize how insane the shit he's saying is now. Even his ego, like he's always been a
Yeah.
narcissist, but like some of the shit he says is not. I mean, like you said, posting himself as Jesus or
Mhm.
a doctor, posting himself as a doctor.
He was an aid worker. That's what he
Yeah,
was.
yeah, he was an aid worker. Yeah,
Aid workers are famously known for dressing up like Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
yeah, dude. I'm waiting for like an Onion article where it was like Donald Trump quote: "I swear I thought doctors could walk on water." Like,
I thought they
Uh,
can turn. Oh, he was so disappointed when they couldn't turn water into wine.
exactly. Exactly. Like,
You know what
that's beautiful.
the fucked up thing is? I feel like a lot of
Fuck.
supporters are just so like in tuned to it now that regardless how fucking crazy he gets or sounds like, they're just never gonna drop him. They're be like, "Yeah,
That's what I feel.
it's my guy."
Like that's what I feel too. It's so we're so deep in that I'll be having conversations with people and it'll be like, okay, so he's all like the Epstein files, I know this is like old news and we're all like over it already, but it's just so evident that he was indeed there.
Mm.
And they're just like, well, he said that he wasn't though. So,
They one thing I hear a lot from people who don't think that he diddled any children is that he I can't remember where this came from, but uh they say that he was the guy that turned him in or some shit like that.
like the
And to
Michael
me,
Jackson.
yeah, fucking literally,
Oh my
literally.
god. Yeah,
And the
dude.
funny thing too, in my mind, mm,
I was gonna say when he talked about how sexy he found his daughter, it was so he could get into
mm,
the groups. It was so he could get into the island,
bro,
and then but like
that's the
Inglorious
bar.
Bastard style, like,
That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do to get in
yeah,
on the island. You got to call someone who is younger than the age of 18 sexy on
dude.
camera and get
I
away
want to
with it.
like apply all of the logic that they apply to Trump to all of these other politicians. Like when they start talking
Mm.
about, well, Biden would take showers with his daughter, and I'm like, bro, yeah, he was trying to prove that he was a real one, so he could get into infiltrate the island, obviously.
Literally, bro.
But that's why
I've
him and Bill
showered with my
Clinton were
daughter.
getting freaky.
Mm.
He was getting
Is
freaky
that
with
the
Bill, so they could
you
both get into the island and
you think
infiltrate
that
it.
was like the entry exam? He had to stop Bill
Exactly.
Clinton.
Yes. Oh my God. Have you
All
heard?
right, Donnie, you can get in. Get on your knees.
Oh my God. Have you heard the Donica Lewinsky theory?
I have not.
Oh my God. I need to look up. Hold on. Let me actually look up the theory. Donica Lewinsky. It's something like the affair actually happened with Donald Trump, but Monica Lewinsky took the fall or something like that. It's such a schizo theory. It's so good.
What? Okay. Let me explain so I understand. Fucking, they theorize that Donald Trump was the one getting his back blown on
Yes,
the
in the
fucking.
Oval Office. Yeah. Oh my
Oh, that's
God.
awesome. And Melania was like, "I'll take it. I'll take the fall. I'll do it
Did you hear
to
that
save this
Melania?
country."
Maybe this is. I don't know if this is old news or not, but did you hear that like
Hmm.
Trump met Melania through Epstein, according to the Epstein files.
Really? How the fuck did that happen?
Through Jeffrey Epstein, they met and had their first sexual experience
Hmm.
on the Lolita Express.
They so where? Are they like let's are they they're fucking towards the island or are they fucking away from the island or on the island? Where's the island in this?
They're in the plane of so on
Oh,
their way
okay,
to or from.
okay.
So or maybe they were
Hmm.
just going somewhere else. Maybe they were just heading to, visit Niagara Falls. And they're just like, let's take the Lolita Express. Um
Well, I feel. You know what, Melania? I feel like going to Niagara Falls. Get in the plane.
like, we called it the Lolita Express. Maybe we should go somewhere a little not sus so people stop pointing. There's people stop.
Pointing thing.
How do they name it that and not? I don't know. I really don't
The
know.
what the the playground?
Yeah, I don't. Oh my God. When do you want to? When you want to get in the new? How long? This is our first episode, guys. So apologize. We're gonna be figuring it out as we go. Should we jump into the news? Should we? Should
You know
we
what?
give it a little bit?
Let's jump in the news. I
Let's
guess
jump
we have
in.
been enough yammering about the Epstein
All right. All right.
shenanigans.
So we got first thing as you can see here. Let me go ahead and full screen it over here. We got the judge favors Denims over the Ethan Klein lawsuit. Have you been super into this is I get this is like internet people, so this can be construed as drama and I see why, but also like this is a genuine like First Amendment issue. If Ethan won this, it would be like, okay, we're cooked. We can't talk about Israel anymore.
I all I heard, I thought. Wait, so did he sue her and fucking Hassan at the same time? Like,
I
what's his
don't.
plan?
So he hasn't sued Hassan probably because he just thinks that Hassan has too much money, so he's going after these smaller streamers.
Oh,
Um,
that's fine.
yeah, he's sued multiple. He sued someone I haven't seen Casey Tron any of their content, but he sued someone named Casey Tron. Um, and you know she put up a GoFundMe to fight the
Mm,
lawsuit against Ethan,
mm.
and they settled. And part of the settlement was that she had to give the rest of the money from that GoFundMe to Ethan and Hila Klein.
That's fucked up. No
He's
way. It's
so
like bribing.
yeah, he's genuinely this casually evil. He's
Brother.
suing Noah Samson and Frogan right now.
Oh,
Um,
that's who I was thinking of. It was
yeah.
fucking Noah Samson, not Hassan.
But I don't know where that is right now. The judge actually
Mm,
used one of Ethan's old lawsuits against him.
mm.
Like the judge mentioned,
Oh.
didn't you have a lawsuit back in like 2017, 2018 where you were reacting to someone else and blah blah and
Mm,
then they sued you and you won the lawsuit? Because all of Ethan's arguments were very directly contradictory to the stuff that he said in the lawsuit.
mm.
Um, so yeah, it was very funny.
It,
Because I remember when she watched the content nuke.
mm.
I mean, it was definitely transformative. It took her. I think it took her a couple days. I know it took Hassan a couple days. Um, yeah, because Hassan also watched it, but he's not suing Hassan because he thinks Hassan has too much
Uh,
money. So it's funny.
oh yeah.
And he also
Uh,
begged Hassan to watch
so
it. So
he begged, like,
he
please, bro.
I don't know if he got I
You.
don't know if he got on his knees pleading, but I remember he was constantly saying like, "Bro, just please listen to my content nuke." And Hassan was doing a charity as he was watching it, and when he finally decided to watch it, he did it for charity. And Ethan actually like I guess was trying to be his friend again. He's like, "Thank you so much for watching it. I hope you hear me out. Here's a bunch of money for the charity," and he gifted some subs. And Hassan was just like, "Fuck you, dude. I'm not gonna be your friend again." Um,
Completely
so
understandable. That's
yeah,
so sad. He literally destroyed everything to
dude,
protect
he did
fucking his
well, and also because like he
old
was
dad.
hoping he wanted Hassan to be like, "Oh my God, you're so right." Like it, but obviously he wasn't going to do that. Um, I love this.
Like, what
I
do you
love that
think?
this screenshot they used is a screenshot of him saying Hezbollah is Muslim. You're not thinking deep. That's a really cool screenshot. Um, Go ahead
True.
though. What
But
were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, but from what did he exactly like sue on? Like, what was his like stance?
Copyright.
Like, what copyright? It was
Yes.
fucking copyright. That's so
Yes.
the most scummiest way to do that shit. And he's like,
Exactly.
yep,
Yeah, here it says or whenever you say copyright, he's like fair use. It's a fair use trial.
very. Wasn't this shit has been like hammered in by so many different people. I don't know why he thought this would work. Like
I don't
the
either, and the
react,
fact that they're like surprised that it's not working is really funny to me. Cause like a
it's
lot of
it,
people in like this circle, I don't even know what circle he's in. That would be what is it like a liberal circle? I guess I don't know, cause he's not even
I
like liberal coded, cause he's so like
I Yeah, I would say like
conservative.
Zionist coded, like
Yeah, I
honestly,
guess
like just
just
straight up.
Zionist. Because, like, even liberals are a little more, at least a little more embarrassed about their Zionism, I guess, but not Ethan. Um,
Mhm. No, he
well, it's
loves him.
gotten worse. He was a little quieter about it, but it's definitely gotten worse over time. So yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
If you
stop
want
sharing.
to get a little conspiratorial, do you think like his his IDF wife fucking tried to convince him
I've
to do
heard
all
that a
this
lot.
nonsense?
I don't know. I don't think that she convinced him, but I think that she had a role in how sensitive he is about it because
Mhm.
of and I've heard some people say that like that's an anti-Semitic thing to say or whatever, but it's not because she's Jewish. He's Jewish too. It's that she was like you said, IDF wife. Like she was
Yeah.
like bragging about how she loves the IDF and how they went to a
Mhm.
quote unquote terrorist city together, or like she was bragging about how she went with the IDF on a trip to go to a quote unquote terrorist city and take out the
Yeah,
terrorists.
wasn't it just like a fucking Palestinian dude's house or
I
some
I
shit
I
like that?
don't even know that would it surprise me? No.
Okay.
So yeah, we love Ethan. Um
I
anyway,
dream about him sometimes.
do you dream about him sometimes? Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. Um so the next thing we have here on the docket. So obviously uh Trump does not like Mom Donnie um at
I don't know why after
all of a
watching this
sudden.
whole Mandani shit, I don't know why anyone is like, how do I say it? I don't know how anyone can be really convinced that Donald Trump is like a serious political advocate. Because he's like, Mandani's really cool. I
Yeah.
met with him. He gave me head. It was awesome.
I don't know. Trump's relationship with Mom Donnie always confused me. I feel like it's like a New York thing. Like everyone from New
Maybe.
York hates Donald Trump, so the fact that someone's treating him with some sort of courtesy made him like
Mhm.
excited. Someone from a high position in New York City. Um, I don't know.
But from what I heard, like from a few like no news reports, is that he stroked his ego like every fucking world leader has done that wants to get good with Donald J. He was like, "You're a really good businessman. You're really good at doing presidential stuff. You're really
Yeah.
cool. Awesome."
Well, because even Trump was like, I remember when he was being interviewed, or him and Mamdani were being interviewed, and so many of the right wing reporters, the only ones that they let in there, were trying to
Mhm.
like sever ties and like get them to hate each other, and they're like, hey, you called him a fascist, didn't you? And Mamdani was like, obviously. You have to be careful with that. You're sitting right next to the president. So he's like, I have severe disagreements. And then Trump looked up and said, it's okay. You can just say yes. And Mom Donnie went, okay, yes, I do believe that. And Trump just smiled and shrugged it off. And it was so good.
The fuck happened?
I don't
I
know.
Oh my god! Did he sleep? Did he slip him like some happy pills or something to not make him a fucking visible shrew one day?
I really don't know. And I don't know where it went because in the clip I'm about to show you, Trump has some things to say about
Okay.
old Mom Donnie.
And it's so easy, I'd be the greatest in the world. Nobody would be as good as me.
That's a really good way to start a Trump clip. I know I'm already
Everybody.
pausing it, but like
Uh
he's so comically the bad guy. Like
huh.
it's just I'm already pausing it. I know, but that's just so funny to me. He's such a villain. Oh my god. You're,
Brother, he's like
oh, you're lagging a little bit.
everybody
Okay.
agrees that I'm the greatest in the world.
Yeah.
Hmm?
You lagged a little bit there, but I think we're good. Oh, or is it me?
Oh, sorry.
It might be
It
me.
was. It's probably my internet. Sorry about that.
You're good. Okay. I just want to make sure you weren't going out. Okay. Let's watch even more.
I'd get away everything. I could be the greatest. I would sell them. You're going to get free rent. You're going to get free houses. You're going to get free
Wait, what?
food. You're going to get free everything.
Wait, hold on.
But eventually that ends, and it leads to death, destruction, and squalor. 100% of the time.
Can you give me any examples, Trump, of which 100% of which times you're talking about? I got so excited. I thought he was being, because it sounded like he was saying, if I was the mayor, I would give free rent. I would give free housing. And I'm like, well, Trump, if you think about it, you're kind of like the
free
mayor of the
food.
world or the mayor of the country. So if you want to,
Yeah.
you could give us some of that. You know,
If you want to do like communism, you could try.
yeah,
if
he's
you
like, I
want to,
would
Mr.
be the
President.
best communist if you know. Like,
That's why communism never worked. It wasn't me.
dude. Exactly. What is my camera will not stay focused. Audio listeners are lucky to not have to deal with this. Okay, sorry about my Wonder Flower. I bought that like Nintendo flower that says stuff every now and again because I'm an idiot.
Awesome.
I'm glad you think it's awesome. Okay, Trump.
When I watched New York, and I liked him very much. He stood right here, and he's been in the office a couple of times.
Yeah.
The mayor of New York. I think he's a very nice person.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He's a smart guy. I don't understand why he thinks it's okay for all these companies that pay hundreds of millions of dollars in taxes a year to leave.
What's
The
really
worst part is they don't even do that. They don't. Do
yeah,
that.
the funny part is they don't pay taxes, and a funnier part is it's like, oh well, what about these people? They pay such a large percent of the taxes, and now they're leaving. It's like, okay, they still have property in New York City, so they're still gonna have to pay the taxes. That doesn't change the fact that I don't know. And also just listen to New Yorkers. People in New York City are like, get them the fuck out. Sure, we don't care. Like, they're not angry about it.
He's getting fucking like Assad numbers right now, like 70% or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Mandani.
Oh my god. Yeah, people love Mandani because he's cool. Even the people who aren't like socialists, they appreciate, especially because he's somewhat of a local politician. He's very famous, but he's a mayor over a city, and he's actually there. Like, people can see him. I see so many videos of people in New York City like, dude, I can just see my mayor riding a bike around the city. This is crazy. Like, this has never been a thing before with like, yeah. So with Cuomo, for example. So yeah.
Oh, he would have raised his fucking pay by another $250,000 if he did when he was governor.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Because you're not going to have any tax base, and you're going to end up in hunger and squalor and death and destruction.
Destruction of what? And like what is he talking about?
He said that.
Yeah.
I don't like he said that like he was talking down to me, and I feel disrespected.
And he's also like, I feel like he's like just listen to the way he's talking. We were just talking about how he's becoming demented. Like, he's struggling to get the words out. He's like I don't know, just listen.
Tax base, and you're going to end up in hunger and squalor and death and destruction.
Destruction.
Like,
are you good, man? Where's the energy going? Come on, bro.
He does not have the same energy like he used to.
No,
like, it's gone.
It's so gone. What's funny is someone did a little an interesting little thing. Who I used to talk to, and they do political streaming. And they made a good point. They say if you look over, and also we're just gonna have to wait this focus out. I can't control it. I've tried. But if you look over the years, if you look at Obama, if you look at Biden for sure, if you look at Bush, any president, hell, Abraham Lincoln is a prime example of this. The job is so stressful that by the beginning of it, at the end of it, you look crazy. You've aged like 16 years. With Trump, his first term, it didn't feel like he aged all that much. It was the years in between his two terms where he was crashing the fuck out the whole time, where it felt like he aged 20 years.
Because COVID happened, he didn't know what the fuck to do. He was like, oh shit! Oh,
2 weeks. It'll be over in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, I swear.
2 weeks.
The funny thing about like the COVID stuff is that every time I hear people complain about shutdowns and shit, it's like, what do you think started it? My God,
Yeah,
what do you think
right.
started doing?
It's so funny, and also I completely forgot what I was going to say entirely. Is what I was going to say there. Fuck, what was I going to say? I'm actually really pissed off about this. Um, I'll remember it. I'm just going to play the video.
I'd be better than him if I wanted to go that route.
You would be better than
Ladies
Mamdani.
and gentlemen, you no longer pay
If I
rent.
wanted to be mayor,
You're
I'll
no
be even
longer
better in it.
Wait, hold on. He's saying it. He's saying you wouldn't have to pay rent anymore. Also, I struggle to believe that he would be better as mayor in New York City because,
Brother, he would fucking run that place into the ground. It
well,
would be a paradise for billionaires.
also Mamdani managed to win the vote in New York City, and he's not even from there, and Donald Trump is from there, and he couldn't do that. So something tells
Literally.
me that maybe he wouldn't be super super duper cool. Um,
Like, even Swalwell, the guy who I would say is a not. I would say he's one of those few Republicans that still have a soul. If you get what I mean.
okay, I know
Not
what you mean.
completely loyal to Donald J.
Okay.
And he's been doing fucking videos, man, Donnie being like, I hate Cuomo. I fucking hated that guy.
Yeah. Dude, like Sliwa. Like
Mm.
Sliwa made a sketch with
Mhm.
Mamdani. Did you watch that?
Which one? I think he made like a few, no?
Did they make a few? I watched the one where they were at like the doctor's office.
Oh, yeah!
They
I
were
remember that one. That one was funny.
they made like a sketch and oh my god, it was so funny. I could not stop. To me it was funny. I mean, it was funny. I chuckled a couple times, but to me the funniest part about it was the fact that it exists. That Sliwa
Oh,
and
absolutely.
and Mamdani, ideologically speaking, the two candidates that were furthest from one another, but they both
Mm.
hated Cuomo so much who was in the middle of both of them that
Like,
that they made
It,
sketches together. The enemy of my
it,
enemy
it
is my friend.
shows, literally, it shows how much the establishment is hated by both wings of the political spectrum to such a degree that they're willing to work together when they have to, just to make
Mm,
sure they don't come to power.
right.
At least to me, that's my analysis.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I would agree.
Mm.
Okay, let's push through the rest of this.
Go that route.
Oh yeah, listen, he is a communist.
Ladies and gentlemen, you no longer pay rent. You no longer have to pay interest on your mortgage.
Oh my god, ICE is trying to take his feet out, dude. They're trying. Dude, Netanyahu's doing it.
Free food.
Netanyahu's
You're
cutting through the
gonna have
internet.
the greatest life ever.
He's the
Follow
greatest.
me. You're gonna have the greatest life. And you know what? For a couple of years,
my
that's
God.
such a powerful. I would be the best ever at giving it. Nobody would ever be.
gets
I
my
had to
vote.
sell free enterprise. Free enterprise is tougher to sell, but that's what's made our country great.
Brother.
What is he
Free-
talking about?
free
Is he a
enterprise is
communist
part
or
of
is he not?
I think he was saying that like it's a really good political message, but
Yeah,
free enterprise is better.
which is such a funny idea. But yeah, it feels like what he's trying to say, but it's not coming off that way because it's so incorrect. But what he's trying to say is
He's
like
Bidening.
he's Bidening. He is.
Bidening.
It feels like he's trying to say, yeah, I could easily tell people that making things cheaper for them would be good, and they'll fall for it. They'll fall for the idea that cheap groceries is a good thing. But obviously, that's not coming off as sarcastic at all. It sounds like he's just glazing socialism.
He sounds like he's glazing it, and he's like, and he wants to do it.
Of course,
Like,
my camera
I
focuses
want to
on
do
trying
these
to get an
things.
eyelash out of my eye.
Oh, ironically, I think that made your camera focus.
That's what I'm saying. Like, of course, my camera decides to focus when I'm trying to get an eyelash out of my eye. Of course. Um,
Hmm.
This is awesome, though.
Great, I love him. I'm so glad he's our president.
Dude, he's the best. He's so goated. Okay, so we have. So obviously.
It's going,
Do what?
it's gonna make some great dad lore. That's what it's gonna. Like
Um,
I'm a woman, so it's more like mom lore. But you get what I mean.
yeah,
Same
yeah,
difference.
for sure, for sure. So we got, of course, the Islamic Society of Milwaukee president detained by ICE. Not a very fun story.
The
Uh,
Islamic Society of Milwaukee.
yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm reading the Fox News headline.
Okay.
Which is what we're gonna watch because this is the only real news that that's still out there. Other than Newsmax, we have Newsmax, we have the Daily Wire, we have Joe Rogan, and pretty much the entirety of the podcast sphere. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this.
The president of the Islamic Society of Milwaukee, and the federal government now has him locked up. The Society of Milwaukee just got done with a news conference. Jason Calvi with what they had to say, and Jason, his family was also there.
This whole room was packed with supporters, elected leaders, as well as religious leaders, all with questions and condemnation. The Islamic Society of Milwaukee's president is Salah Sarzour. ICE records show they've locked him up at the Clay County Justice Center in Indiana. The ACLU and Democrats condemn the arrest. That list includes Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson and Congresswoman Gwen Moore. The Islamic Society of Milwaukee says
they're like giving off the list of people. Like, all right, here's the list of people to kill. I mean, don't do that, guys. You would never support that.
Don't guys, don't arrest these people. His daughter, his mom. Here's his picture of his house.
Here's his picture of him with his kids. Listen, don't hurt these people. We would never support political violence if it's being done by us specifically.
Don't support the leaders of the Islamic Society.
So beautiful.
It happened Monday morning after the org's president, Salah Sarzour, left his home. They say he's been the volunteer president for 5 years and has lived in the Milwaukee area for 32. The center says he's a lawful permanent resident, and his wife and 6 children are U.S. citizens.
As a response to the signs that say America first, not Israel first, I feel like this isn't even like an Israel thing. Like, America also hates Muslims. And
absolutely.
Islamic people.
I feel like people are just I feel like in the public conscious, people are combining the ideas of the support for Israel is inherently, what do you call it? Anti-Islamic? I don't know the term.
Islamophobic.
Being offensive. Islamophobia, thank you, not anti-Islamic.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
I mean, it kind of like I mean, it's like Israel is a Islamophobic state.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, so is America. You know, I feel like this isn't an Israel thing happening here. Israel, because like the tail doesn't wag. Well, I guess the tail has been kind of wagging the dog as of recent. They've been paying off politicians so much, but Israel is. It's a very complicated topic, and it's more complicated than this. But to put it in simple terms, we're not Islamophobic because of Israel. If anything, Israel's Islamophobic because of the U.S. and a lot of European countries that also had a hand in the building of what is now the Israeli state. So yeah, I just wanted to, and I'm not yelling at the protesters. Any form of protest against this, I will take. I'm just saying personally, I don't think this is an Israel thing. This is an American thing.
No, I just like to imagine you fucking screaming the top of your lungs at this one person.
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you support this person? How dare you support this family? Change your sign.
Change your sign. You take out a marker and you scribble on. Okay, better.
Right. Exactly.
You just wipe out America and all it says is Israel first.
No, I don't want that. Israel first. Oh my god. We are Israel. We are kind of when they were having that New York City mayoral debate, and like they asked every single mayor where they would visit, and all of them said Israel, and they got to Mamdani, he's like, I would stay here, and they're like, so you wouldn't visit the Holy Land then? You wouldn't visit Israel? It's like, what planet are we living on? I'm rambling. I know this has nothing to do with what this is about.
No, that is fine.
But oh my god,
I completely agree.
It was nuts. Okay.
It's such a weird I don't know. It's such a weird thing to pressure politicians into
It's
doing.
so weird.
You have to leave the United States and let Israel bribe you with millions of
Yeah.
dollars.
Oh my god. It's insane. Holy bingus.
Himself reunited with his family, his grandkids, and the new grandkid that's coming up next week.
I think that you have to peel back the curtain just a little bit and actually look at the facts of Mr. Sarsar's history.
Yeah.
And in fact, the history of the organization that he is involved with.
I wonder if she's gonna list any of the supposed history about this organization. I'm sure.
Oh, I bet.
I'm sure she will, and I bet that it's not gonna end when in like less than a second. I bet it's not gonna cut away to someone else.
Even today.
That was a scholar.
Okay, well.
You're right. That's insane.
I knew she, because they always do that. They're always just like, well, you should look at the facts. Anyway, like they never even, they don't even have counterpoints anymore. They just say, you need to look at actual facts, not this woke stuff. Anywho, we should lock up more people. Like,
we should lock up more Islam and brown people.
Exactly.
That should be our one goal in this country.
It is kind of like pathetic that we are so, and I'm gonna go back, and like I said, I don't even think this is related to Israel, but while we're on the topic of Israel, it is like kind of pathetic that like we're not even like the America First people, like they were annoying, right? But they were like overly prideful and everything. But now you have like these people who genuinely are like these Israel First people. And it's like, okay, so you're not even just overly prideful about your heritage. You're just a lapdog. Like that's all that you have. Like what?
It's that, or they're a fucking war hawk who just wants to bomb the Middle East.
That's true. That's true. Oh my god.
The George Washington University's program on extremism. Now here at the Society...
Well, hold on. Wait. That seems very, very trustworthy. Where does this issue is from?
At the George Washington University's program on extremism.
Ooh. She teaches about extremism. I trust her entirely.
Now here at the Society, they admit that Israel twice arrested Sarzour, including once as a teen. They say that's why the government, the United States government, claims it wants to deport him now. The Muslim League...
Brother, when he was fucking 12, like, we demand. Can you imagine? You get deported because some shit you did when as a 12-year-old, be like, bro.
Maybe this is Israel, because that's really Israel coded. Maybe this is Israel, alright? Oh my god.
Or maybe it is Israel.
Yeah, maybe so.
10 federal agents surrounded Sarzour.
Are they recording this at an airport? What does that sound?
The group has filed petitions in court.
I think that's the sound of the...
Of the what?
Of the board. Of the board. It was like...
Oh yeah.
Moved. Reversed. In Milwaukee, Jason Calvi, Fox 6 News.
And in a statement from ICE just into our newsroom, the agency says Sarsour is suspected of funding terror organizations and lying on...
Let's read this on our own. Sarsour first submitted an application for an immigration visa at the American consulate in Jerusalem, which was denied due to his convictions in Israel for throwing a Molotov cocktail at the homes of Israeli armed forces and illegally attempting to possess weapons and ammunition. Okay, so first of all...
It literally is Israel.
It actually is Israel. Okay.
Oh my God.
You know what? Never mind. The signs were fine. The signs were cool. They were right. I was wrong. It was Israel. I don't know why I gave Israel credit in the first place. Okay, my fault. Interesting. Okay, so he did throw Molotov cocktails at the homes.
The fucked up thing, that's not even a charge from our country.
No,
it's
not.
Somewhere else.
It's not. So he threw a Molotov cocktail at the people who probably displaced his family like 12 times. I don't really care. First of all, at the homes of Israeli armed forces, how much do you want to bet that was... Well, it is occupied territory, but how much do you want to bet that it's...
fortress?
Yeah, and how much do you want to bet it's like stolen homes of Palestinians that were like kicked out in Gaza or something like that? So... Yeah, you know that it is. And also possessing weapons and ammunition. I would, legal or not, absolutely possess weapons if I lived in a country that was being occupied by Israel. Holy shit.
Oh my god,
Um,
I would do that regardless who occupies me because I don't like being
yeah,
occupied.
it's not Israel specific, but yeah. Now other countries can
In this
occupy.
particular scenario.
I mean, it's okay when America does it, but
Oh yeah,
not Israel.
Immigration forms. They say, quote,
it's why we still have that fucking prison camp in Cuba, Guantanamo Bay.
Exactly.
Soar first submitted an application for a visa at the American consulate
it's
in
just the stuff that we've read. Yeah, that reminded, because there was recently, like, because people will accuse Israel of this stuff and then not, like, oh my god, there was this one, do you know who Dean Withers is?
I do not.
Okay, Dean Withers.
I heard the name.
Do you know Parker Get a Job?
Get a job. I don't.
It's these two guys, they're very similar. I only bring them up together because they remind me of each other. And, like, I do get a kick out of some of their debates. They're liberals who will go on TikTok and debate people about Trump. And a lot of liberals are very well informed about Trump, and they're very quick, and like, a lot of these, I know a lot of liberals on TikTok who, it's like they memorized every step that Trump's ever taken. It's like, holy shit, you guys know your shit. But they're also liberals. So, like, someone was going on there, and they were talking about Trump being, like, well, because one of Dean's big things is that Trump is a war hawk, and that's why we should have voted for Kamala Harris. And someone was like, hey, I'm actually not a Trump supporter, but I want to debate you on this. They called in. They're like, so is you know, a lot of these democratic institutions, and Kamala Harris probably would have been too when it came to Israel and blah, blah, blah. And Dean was like, and they mentioned, like, these, like, concentration camps that we've basically had in the Middle East. And he's like, I just think it's kind of disingenuous to say that, oh, I don't like that, you know, Obama didn't get rid of, you know, some concentration camp in the Middle East. And it's like, why is
that's
that?
Very reasonable.
That's a very reasonable complaint, actually. That's very ingenuous, actually. It's very genuine.
Hey, stop worrying about those people.
Yeah,
right? They don't matter.
It's kind of disingenuous to worry about someone who's not yourself, as a matter of fact. So,
if he's from the Middle East, they're okay if they're deceased.
Exactly.
That's what they say.
Exactly. For audio listeners, Sam is playing with a hammer very quickly.
I do. Doing this shit is how I legit stay focused.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, go ahead. Whoa.
Nothing to say. That was about it.
Okay. We have... So, of course, I had to talk about the anti-weaponization funds that Trump is trying to push out.
Oh, yay! The legal bribes?
Dude,
that sounds awesome.
It's too good. It's too good. Oh my god, the immigration thing I didn't mention earlier. How did I forget to bring that up? What are we doing? Also, I'm just going to throw this back there with the ICE thing. Also, not to mention the fact that he is trying to pass a $70 billion immigration bill, and it keeps passing everywhere, so it's probably going to go through.
Guys, you don't understand. Another $1 billion to the industrial complex deporting
$70
people billion will solve all our problems.
Dude, it would go basically all go to ICE and border control. So, yeah.
How much, isn't there like a statistic? It takes like, what, $12 billion to home all homeless people or some shit like that? I saw something like that.
Probably.
Somewhere.
But $70 billion to getting them all out of here violently would be better.
Exactly. Because then they're not our problem.
Because then there's someone else's problem.
Isn't that a perfectly good thing for a reasonable country to do? Kick the can down the road and give someone else your problems?
Yeah, I mean, how did you think we became the richest country in the planet? I mean...
You know what? That's a fair point.
Okay, so... Yeah, I wonder if Trump just wants to give money to his loyal followers, and thankfully this is something that, as far as I know, Republicans as well are like, okay, we don't know about this one, dog. we don't know about that. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
I think he I'm gonna look this up right now because I think he included himself and like political leaders that were
I'm pretty sure
persecuted
he did. Yeah, he
during this
included himself, leaders who were persecuted, for, you know, things relating to him for the most part, and January Sixers as well. Um, and yeah, even Republicans, which kind of surprises me. Like, anytime they are ever against it, because they follow him through the depths of anything, it seems like. So whenever they're like, we don't know about this one, I'm like, whoa, really? Okay, sure.
This was too blatant for them. They're like, how do you think we're gonna get caught in this?
And I do wanna say the interviewer here, Kristen Welker. This interview, she did. Oh my god! If we had time, I would just have us react to this whole last thing, but we would pause too much. The full interview. She genuinely did a good job.
Oh yeah.
To me,
I watched them.
I could never think that an interviewer did a super good job, because in me the whole time I'm just thinking, like, can you just like stand up and like call him fat and stupid or something? Like, genuinely, I won't be happy. I just want someone to bully him and see, because he was doing that to her. He's like, you're a terrible reporter. You're horrible. You're horrible. Like, okay, return some of that. Be like, okay, you're fuck you and your dead dad. Like, I don't know, just say something to him that will make him angry. And I can make fun of his dead father.
Brother,
his father was like a piece of shit.
That's the fucked up thing about the power dynamics of all of this.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk shit to him once, your life is ruined. If you do something like that,
but
they just
she could. I would do it. It would be worth it. And then
it'll be worth it.
And everybody on the left will know my name if I manage to do that. Think about it that
fair.
way.
That's true.
But yeah,
if you get killed by the CIA, give me a call.
Yeah. Now, Trump is usually really good at handling criticism, right? So I thought that instead of us just criticizing his words, we can also hear his response to the criticism for this bill. So
awesome.
So Kristen will hear his response to what everybody's thinking, like, isn't this just insane? So let's hear.
This $1.8 billion so-called anti-weaponization fund, it was going to compensate people who say the federal government weaponized the legal system against them. It's been blocked by the courts, met with opposition from Republicans
and Democrats
in Congress and Democrats.
Excuse me, mostly Democrats.
Mostly Democrats. Like that matters.
Like it matters. Like, obviously, yes, Democrats are going to be against it, but Republicans are too. That's the main issue here. That's the main issue for him here.
Sir, your party is saying no to you for the first time in 20 billion years. Can you tell us why? No. It's mostly Democrat.
Yeah, your own party hates this. Well, the other guys do too. So really, I'm owning them. Like, no, everybody just hates this. Like, that's what you're saying.
He's owning the libs by bribing his political allies.
Exactly. Exactly. He's owning the libs by giving bribes to people that don't even want them. That's how he's owning them. Oh my god.
Some Democrats and some Republicans.
Some. Very few Republicans.
Just to be very clear, are you backing off the fund completely, as your acting Attorney General Todd Blanche has said, or are you looking for another avenue to revive the fund?
Let me explain what the fund is. People have been hurt so badly by radical left lunatics that worked for the Biden administration and Sleepy Joe. They're vicious, they're violent, what they did to people.
Whenever I think of Joe Biden, I think vicious.
Brother, he's a vicious man.
He's
Malarkey.
Vicious. Malarkey. I'll show you, Jack.
I'll show. When he hears that, he has nightmares. He quakes in his boots.
Literally. Oh my god. Wait, oh my god.
This is the most snowflake shit in the world. What is wrong with these people?
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, there's a really funny, speaking of Sleepy, there's a really funny TikTok I saw recently about, like, Trump, like, MAGA defending, saying that, like, Trump isn't falling asleep and that they're lying. It is genuinely like don't look up levels of like lying to yourself. Like there was a video I saw, I could not stop laughing, where it's like MAGA trying to defend it. They're like, bro, he's just allergic, bro. He's allergic to that type of leather that's on the chair. And then it cuts back to him, and he's like, and it cuts back to him, and he has a blanket over him, and he's like, and the guy's like, he has a blanket. It's cold in the White House, man. It's cold right now.
It's cold, bro. It's cold.
Oh my god.
It's midsummer. It's freezing.
I think they actually mentioned it being summer too. It's like it's cold in the summer, man. Oh my god, it's so funny. All right.
Up is down and left is right. That's
Literally.
to these people.
Yeah.
And of course, they went after me more than anybody.
I'm gonna like this. I'm not a big liberal news media person, but this is pretty. He did a good job.
Like and subscribe.
Do I subscribe?
Guys.
Do I subscribe? Who is it? NBC?
NBC News. I'm subscribed to them, which may sound pretty. Oh my god.
We gotta hear.
I'm sorry. Request your free pin now.
I get these so much! I get them so much! These stupid ads trying to tell me, okay, oh wait, I don't have it on the screen right now. Look, these Israel ads, it's like, the caption will be like, yeah, it says it right here, celebrate the bond between Christians and Jews, and then it's an American flag and a Jewish flag, and it's like, okay, so it's not a religious thing for you at all, it's a nationalist thing.
They're trying to make Israel synonymous with Judaism.
Let's go ahead.
The rest of the world's Jewish population's expense.
Oh, dude, free U.S. Israel flag pin, dude, it's free.
Yo,
should I do it?
Oh, it's from the. I get those fucking ads from Newsmax all the time. The International Fellowship of Christian Jews.
Why are you?
I'm not. My parents are.
Oh,
and that shows up all the time.
Oh,
when I'm over at the place.
I remember you mentioning that your parents watch Newsback, so I'm like, are you just like, you're like, damn, this is pretty fire. I gotta like and subscribe. Holy shit. What else does this website have?
They always show like very sad Ukrainian and starving Jewish people that look at this sad woman.
Look at this sad woman. I love how you can see the back. Literally, what's funny about this is it shows like just a woman looking sad, and in the background you can see it's still very industrial, like they're not underneath rubble or anything.
Like two rich people.
Yeah, exactly.
I fucking hate I hate that ads do this now, where they fucking put like the X in the farthest corner.
Oh my god. And then they quoted Genesis, I will bless those who bless, and then in brackets, the Jewish people. We're fake. This is a fake, we're in a fake reality. Oh my god, choose your gift amount, and it's starting at $40. That's a really high starting.
Brother, that fucking shows how much money these people just have to waste and refuse to pay taxes.
Yeah.
6 cents.
Yeah, for audio listeners, I put 6-7 in the thing. Okay, anyway. This is why we could never do the Majority Report. Every time I'm watching the Majority Report, I'm thinking, like, how are they so on topic? Like, I could never. Oh my god, I see, like, these, like,
we both have ADHD, and they have, like, helpers. Be like, stay on topic. Click,
That's
click,
true.
Stay on
That's
topic.
true. Because whenever I'm watching, like, streams, I'll watch a lot of political streamers, and they're always, like, bouncing between shit, and I'm like, that's what I would be doing. That is what I would be doing. Oh my god. And now we have a mix of both. We get a best of both worlds. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. It's funny, I forget how much yappers we were. I'm looking at the timer and how much stuff I have, and I'm like, I don't know if we'll be able to film for very long. We might get through it really quickly. We've already been going for over 50 minutes, so we're good.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, let's speed run these last two, I guess.
I'm fine with it. This is the second podcast that I've recorded this week, and the other one, the episode was 3 hours long.
Yo,
and that was all me who was like, "Can we please end this?" The other person was willing to keep going. All right.
Please.
I was trying to stay up and be cool, like, yeah, I can go as long as you can. That's what she said, but turns out no, I could not. I don't have the stamina.
I used to be I used to stay up for like a whole night and do that shit, no problem. I was like 15, but now I can't.
Right.
I can't. I fucking clock out like 2, 3 o'clock.
Right.
I'm getting old.
You think you're old? I work a job where I work super early. You want to know when I'm clocking out? When I'm going to bed?
What? Yeah.
Latest 8 p.m. And that's the latest. I'm usually in bed 6 or 7 is usually when I'm in bed. But because Sam's face palming right now. But yeah,
6 or 7.
But yeah, 6 or 7 because my job has me. I have to be there at 5 in the morning. So,
brother, how many hours do you work a day? What's your
9.
usual shower count?
My usual shower count?
No, fucking hour count.
Okay, 9. Well, technically 8 because I have an hour-long lunch, but I'm there for 9 hours out of the day.
I get you. They don't pay you for the lunch, obviously.
No, they pay me for the 2 breaks, for the 2 15-minute breaks, but not the lunch.
You know what I did? I used to get paid for my breaks for the longest time until they figured out I did this insane hack, in which when you press a break time on my thing instead of lunch, they count that as work. So I would just press that all the time, and I would get paid for my
lunch.
Fucking bullshit. For my lunch.
Oh my god, that's so funny. We don't even log our breaks. They're just like, just go away and come back in 15 minutes. All right.
I love that.
That's awesome. Let's do this.
Everybody else, they raided Mar-a-Lago and all the other things, but.
I hope that's not like illegal or fraud or something. I'm gonna get fucking jailed.
Yeah, you can't admit that on the pod. Dude, I love how he's talking about like how awful all these people have had it, and then he includes how how Mar-a-Lago was raided, and it's like, dog, you're the president of the United States. I think you're okay.
He's always a victim. He's always a cry-ass victim.
Literally. I'm gonna blow my nose, you yap.
I've been reading this book. I don't know, I haven't told anyone really about this. It's a really old book my sister got from the library that she works at. It's called The Adirondack Park, A Political History by Frank Graham Jr. I've been reading it so far. It's been pretty interesting. Fun fact, the first, besides the natives, of course, the first camps that came around were mostly just fucking, hunters, migrants, people trying to get away from society.
I'm very honored to be the first person hearing about this.
Thank you.
Yes.
But you're not the first. I told everyone. I guess I was talking to the podcasters.
Oh, wow. You told everyone. I was the last to find out. I'm supposed to be the political friend. What the hell? Shrug. I don't know, man.
Shrug maxing.
Alright, God, Trump is so beautiful. Look at his face. Why the fuck does he look like that, dude? Oh my god, holy shit.
It looks like he looks what?
He looks what?
He looks wax. He looks like a wax statue.
Oh my god, he looks like a poorly waxed statue.
He looks... why is his nose so shiny and weird looking in comparison to the rest of his face?
So much makeup had to go on this man. Okay. Holy hell.
So much orange
Masculine
juice.
king. Orange juice.
So many carrots.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Badly hurt. They've committed suicide. They've lost their jobs. They've lost their families. They've lost their wives.
What right-wingers have committed suicide because... What right-wingers have committed suicide because left-wingers came after them? Is there one?
There's probably a few, but nothing that's like...
None? Okay, I'll reword it. I'll reword it. Are there any Republicans who killed themselves because left-wingers, violently came after them politically in government?
Hitler.
That's a really good point. Definitely. That's the only one that I can think of. Oh, that's good. That's good.
And that guy deserved it.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. If you might not think that if you're, if you're Trump, but is this the last thing that Bill Clinton saw?
As he was coming in his face.
Yeah.
That.
Oh my god. For audio listeners, I paused it with Trump's mouth wide open. Okay.
They've lost everything. They've lost everything over a fake weaponization of government. Now,
So
let
are
me
you
just tell
looking
you.
for a way to revive it?
Well,
How is it fake and weaponization at the same time? That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, yeah,
if it's fake weaponization.
If it's a fake weaponization of government, then they shouldn't be hurt by it at all because it's fake. Also, why is he curled up like this? Oh my god.
He's hiding his dick. He's ashamed of it. His dick shame.
From what I've heard, there's good reason for him to have shame.
Oh, jeez. I see.
Wasn't
there like a viral picture of his fucking like tiny penis or something like that?
Was there a picture of it?
I swear to God, there was a picture of his tiny.
Okay, well, we have to do live research on the podcast. Was there a photo of Trump's penis?
Depending, this looks very wrong if you're looking at my screen right now.
Wait, what? Oh, I see. Oh, I got a full screen you now. Hold on, there you go.
I've just been doing this because the texture's satisfying and it looks like a joke.
Yeah. Oh my god. I did not notice it. I'm glad it's probably good that you said something because some people might have zoomed in at the bottom under the live stream and then seen you just doing that. Like, what the fuck? But the whole time I've had the Trump thing, yeah.
Oh, fucking my people, the people I'm with say this all the time. You're such a goober. You're gonna get yourself canceled by doing some stupid shit, and I 100% believe it.
It's not better that
that's gonna be my journey.
It's not better that you're on here with me.
Oh please, you're fine.
What do you
There's
mean?
At least
fine?
There's like so many. Like Hassan, I will get harassed for like several years.
You would what?
I'll get harassed for several years for just appearing on his podcast. Be like, his career's over. It's over. Done.
You would get Hassan canceled?
I'll get Hassan. No, he would get me canceled just because he's such a controversial figure. People would fucking crybaby that I went on his podcast that one time.
Yeah.
Years to come.
Also, I looked up if Trump's penis is there, and what came up is a Reddit post saying, are there any photos of a U.S. president's dick? And someone said, if there are, it'd be LBJ's. He's widely rumored to have whipped that thing on the regular, and supposedly he was packing.
Bro, like, he was proud of it. What the fuck? That's
Dude,
so
apparently he was, he... Oh my Jesus. You
okay, man? It sounds like you're being scarred right now.
Oh, okay. Now I'm just looking through random shit. Dude, apparently the lowest recorded approval rating in history is Harry S. Truman at once had a low of 22%. Can Trump beat that?
I feel like he's such a cult following. I don't know.
Because it's gotten really low. What is it now? Like 32?
Let me take a look because I always have like 51 and 50 plus 1 up on the side. Let me take a gander at it.
Okay. Dude, have you seen like Trump, like the Will Ferrell playing Epstein on SNL with Trump? And Trump was like, it's bad, my approval rating's at 32, and Will Ferrell as Epstein was like, tell me when it hits 17.
I did not. That's hilarious.
It's on SNL, yeah.
His current, I should say, disapproval rating is plus 23% with a approval rating of 36.5 with a disapproval rating of 59.8.
Wow. Interesting.
Oh, isn't it? It's not.
Do what? Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, back to this interview.
I'd pay them the kind of money that they deserve. People have been destroyed. Lives have been destroyed. Many suicides. Think of it.
Who?
People have committed suicide because a bunch of thugs went after them.
Other than Hitler.
Me, personally, I think the
Other than Hitler.
weaponization fund is a great idea.
And half
so
of
do
this
many
general
other
staff.
Republicans.
Right.
You have to get it approved. If they get it approved, that's great. If they don't get it approved, I'd be disappointed.
All right, we're going to motor through this.
But you have to understand, people have...
Weirdly, that's weird. Usually he's like, I'll fucking do whatever I can to make sure it gets done. And he doesn't have the energy to do that.
Dude, he's so exhausted. It's dude, imagine if he actually runs in Israel after this. Oh my god.
Oh, that would be so funny.
Dude.
Do you think he'll win? I think he might have a shot.
I think he would have a shot in Israel, yeah. It's so insane.
Yeah, against Ben Gavir or fucking one of them.
Yeah.
By crooked politicians. They should be reimbursed for that.
Do you think anyone who attacked police officers on January 6th should get taxpayer money?
I wouldn't be inclined to say so, but I have to see it. I can tell you this, 97% of those people, you look at them, the FBI or whoever it was, because you had a lot of crooked cops, you had dirty cops. Comey was a dirty cop.
Well,
a guy like Bolton.
Brother! Literally throwing every institution under the bus to protect his fucking support. The police were dirty.
The police were dirty. Everything
the lifeguards were dirty. The White House was dirty.
The Republicans trying to stop me were dirty. Free groceries,
so
free
gross.
healthcare.
It was all there. It was all ruined.
Dude, I can't
all
stop
my beautiful work.
I can't stop staring at you like stroking your hammer over here.
Yes, sorry.
Oh my god.
Guys, please don't hate me.
Audio listeners, I just want to remind you that it's a literal hammer that she's putting in between her legs. Oh my god.
Because if you see this, it has ridges, so it's really satisfying to like grab onto and just stroke upward. And I was.
I got my hammer here.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna let me see. Okay, I see it. I see it.
You see it, bro?
First episode and we're stroking our hammers on camera. What is going on? Okay. Alright.
We're fucking disaster waiting to happen. That's what's happening.
Oh my god. What, are you gonna cancel us for stroking our hammers in the first episode of the podcast? This is so unserious. Holy shit. Okay.
Brother, I'm sorry. I'm an unserious person.
Me too.
I apologize.
You're good. Oh my god. No, it's funny. I was thinking, like, I hope I'm not too goofy for Sam.
Brother, you should have been worried about me.
That's fair. I see now. My eyes have been opened. Alright.
Your hammer's been stroked.
God damn it. Okay. We're only 2 minutes into the 6-minute long video.
Let's go.
Comey was a dirty cop.
No,
they had FBI.
Listen
to me. They had FBI agents ushering them into the building. They had FBI go into the building. Those people walking around, they're looking always in this night. They weren't in.
Does he know how the FBI works?
No.
Like, what does he think?
Fucking knows anything
what does
works?
he think the FBI does? Or wait, does he mean the FBI was rushing, like, the right-wingers into the building to make them...
Yeah,
Is that what he's saying?
there was like a huge conspiracy theory of that it was found that were FBI agents in the crowd, just making sure shit doesn't happen too hard.
Yeah.
But
there's conspiracy
it was
theories
nowhere
that they
near
instigated it, right?
Yeah, they were told that how they tell it is that they say they're the ones who instigated the riot, and therefore everyone else in the crowd is not at fault, even though no FBI agents have been arrested.
I don't even think it's
named.
I don't even think it's like a small conspiracy theory that, like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who genuinely believe that January 6th was caused by the FBI because there were FBI agents present in the crowd.
Everything goes in the pyre for ideology. Everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
They were
There's
being
no
ushered
evidence of
into the
that,
building.
sir. There's no evidence
You
of
had a
that.
bunch of dirty cops, and frankly, what they did was weaponization of our government.
But sir, there's no evidence of that. More than 1,000
No,
people
well, yeah, no,
pleaded
there's
guilty
none.
to
You know what you
crimes.
do? Try
Would
looking
you-
at the tapes one time.
Would you take it off
Look
the
at
table?
the tapes
Okay,
one time.
the 172 people did plead guilty to assaulting police officers.
You know why they pled
Should
guilty?
they be exempt
Because they told they
from
were going to
receiving
jail
funds?
for 15 years if they didn't.
Should
They
they?
pled guilty because they were frightened. They went down. They were ushered into a building. Many of them were
Fucking
arrested
Donald
without
J.
even going
turning into a pro-crime advocate.
No,
just
literally.
because his
Oh my
supporters are criminals.
god. Literally, it's because right wingers like hate. Like he failed so badly at doing a coup, and now it's
Literally.
it's so insane.
And now they're like, actually, they were tricked by the FBI.
No, literally,
They were tricked, bro.
When you use like revolutionary language, even though that like people glaze the 1776 revolution, they're like, that's so awful, that's so extreme, how dare you, you must lick the boot for 1776. But this was their moment. Like January 6th is like, no, this is the next 1776. This is the moment.
Yeah, I think literally some people in the crowd were texting that shit, but like, this is it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're gonna tear down the government.
Yeah, hang Mike Pence. Oh my god.
Brother, they had they literally, that's so insane that people defend that shit. They literally had a fucking
noose
outside. Had a noose with Mike Pence's.
Did I show you the board game that I have?
You did not. Oh my god. Audio listeners, my co-host is grabbing a board game.
I have shown so many people this board game, and they just don't appreciate it, and I feel like you would appreciate it more. Hold on, I gotta take my headphones off.
I feel it's a political board game. Yeah, I just realized you have the fucking PewDiePie chair.
Don't pay attention to the PewDiePie chair. I was 15. Okay. Anyway.
Was this before or after you said the N-word?
When I was 15, that was long after, sadly.
Oh. Oh well. I'll move past that. Quickly, show me the board game.
I was an edgy kid, okay? Anyway. I haven't showed you this board game.
What? Oh, no way! That's so fucking cool! Storm the Capitol, Insurrection in a Box, that's so neato.
Oh my god. Can we... Listen, it's taking us like 30 minutes to get through this anyway. We'll still come back to it, but can we just take a little bit of a breather and let me show you something real quick? This homeless man is ungrateful for the makeover we gave him. I need to watch that. Okay.
Don't fall for that slop, goddammit.
No, that's a meme. That's a wizard with guns. They're so funny.
Oh.
Storm the... Oh, I've looked this up so many times. So audio listeners, this isn't going to be as fun for you, but it'll still be fun to listen to, I think.
Bro, they're just smoking pot.
That's Zelensky. Yeah. What cojones, huh?
Some people are saying cojones are the problem. Ugh, you guys are so toxic. I can't wait till you die so I can move to Berlin.
Fuck! Why does every game suck?
Then the eagle drops the game, Storm the Capitol from the sky.
Roll those dice, buddy.
And they're playing it. Yeah.
Based on real events, Storm the Capitol is a real game you can buy.
I met January 6th.
6, 7, 8.
Taser.
I'm the thin blue line.
Not as thin as she used to be.
Drum roll.
20!
Jerking the baton.
Vaccine canceled, Pelosi!
I got AOC's shoes.
Hey, give me those!
AOC's shoes are an actual card in the game.
They're licking it, what the fuck?
Chuck Schumer is a lizard person? I thought he was white.
He was white.
And that's Adam Friedland.
Storm the Capitol,
As Chuck
the
Schumer.
board game. Available January 6th at TrueAnon.com.
Do you know Adam Friedland?
I win!
I don't think I do. I'm terrible with names, so every time you tell me a name, assume I don't know it.
I heavily recommend Adam Friedland. He's interviewed a lot of big names, and he's super good. Oh my god, I love him so much.
Oh, this fucking dude! I watch his shit. Absolutely.
Yes. And he played Chuck Schumer as a lizard person. Oh my god, he debated Destiny? Holy shit.
Brother,
and there's Zoran Mamdani. Okay. Yeah.
Does he still post often?
I think so.
Well, anyway, audio listeners are getting back to it.
Yeah, sorry, audio listeners.
You should probably make a point here, like, pop up on the screen, like, skip to this time. You don't want to hear about raiding the Capitol or something.
I apologize. There might have been a couple times during the stream. So the way that I get it, if I click something over here, like I told you earlier, it'll say, your stream is still running. You pause the preview to save your resources. And the way to fix it is I have to click on Discord, the application again. And there are some times where I worry I might have forgotten to do that. I hope I remembered to do that for the board game thing, and that video watchers didn't also just have to listen to that trailer instead of watching it. We'll see. We're not very professional here, okay? I got a poor person set up. If I had 4 monitors, we'd be goated. Or sorry,
not yet.
3 monitors.
We will one day.
One day.
Once we get a billion views.
This is gonna pop off.
A billion views.
I think this has potential.
I feel like it does too. I feel like we're funny a little bit.
We have good chemistry.
Kind of, sometimes.
We're funny. We're smart. We're the only news outlet out there. We're the first ever news outlet, so we're your only choice.
First news outlet ever.
First and only. There are no other news outlets. Anyway, let's get back to watching NBC News. Interview of Donald Trump.
Okay with them receiving taxpayer dollars?
The people were destroyed by dirty cops and by weaponization. Many of those people should be compensated. Now, with that being said...
Including me.
Including me. This is a really good way of seeing, like, where he's at. Because she asked him, hey... who was it? Someone in his administration said that you're not doing this anymore. Are you still doing it? And he's like, fuck yeah, I'm doing it. Like, that really shows the distance between him and the other people in his administration. They're not working together at all.
He's becoming more and more crazy. He just doesn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
He just wants to give himself so much money.
It's actually an addiction. He sued the IRS and then settled with himself for a bunch of money, and then gave himself that money from the IRS. Like, what is happening?
Not corrupt, by the way. That's totally legitimate.
Not corrupt.
For him to sue himself and then fucking make a deal with himself. That's totally fine.
Oh my god.
As I understand it, the weaponization fund
as he
is
understands
set up a group of people. People that could be picked by anybody, fair people, smart people, and they will go on an individual case basis.
Okay.
Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the weaponization fund. I love the idea because people like you, the fake, dirty press, the crooked press, people like stupid Biden, he's not smart enough to know what's going on, but people that surround him.
He's mad. He's getting mad now.
He's mauling.
Resolute desk.
Maulding. He's like, no, it's not corrupt. It's so legitimate.
I'm pretty sure every
so cool.
piece of hair on his head is dead and is like glued to his head at this point. Like, it looks so bad. I don't know what's going on here.
Maybe that's why he's like crouching really low, so he doesn't like
fall
stand
off.
up too fast.
Oh, but it looks like a dog slept on his head for 3 years straight, and then that's all that, and then it shed it all.
It looks like. Here's what I think of it as. It's like he asked them to make his hair cover his head as much as possible with the tiny few hair follicles he has.
Yeah.
So they fucking just come up with this bullshit.
It's so beautiful.
That's what happened. It's
they
beautiful.
did to the
Like
lives of people. They destroyed people.
like your hammer.
They sent people to jail
My hammer.
who did nothing wrong.
All right, just to be very
My hammer
clear,
will
there's
Harris.
no evidence of what you're
Oh,
saying.
God.
But let me ask you about Todd Blanche. Let me ask you about
Listen
Todd
to me.
Blanche.
Listen to me.
Let's talk
There's
about Todd
tremendous evidence. There's
I
nothing
love
but
that she
evidence.
talks over
The
him.
election was
Court of
rigged.
law.
It was a dirty election.
Mr.
And it's
President,
happening again right now in
You've never
California.
presented evidence
It's happening
that the
right
2020
now in
election
California.
was rigged.
Right now, it's look at what's
Where's
happening
the
in
evidence
California.
to that?
It's
The
4
Republicans
days.
are doing well in
California, it's
The Republicans are doing well in California.
Let me tell you,
This was before
They
Robert.
are.
days, and they aren't even
This is
close.
what I
That's
told
how
you
they-
about. They're fucking molding that this one dude boss.
It's
They're
yeah,
like,
exactly. It's
fake
just
news.
him. Oh my
Literally,
god.
as I like visited my parents and they were talking about that, they're like, it was just a perfect amount of votes for him to win, and it's like it was not perfect. It was like 30,000 more.
Dude,
I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
I don't even know how to. Oh my god, we're gonna get to that. We are gonna get to that. Don't worry.
Okay,
I have a lot
okay.
to say about him.
You know why they're doing that? Because
I don't
they're
know much
cheating on
about
the
him. I
election.
just know he's a fucking
Do you have
loser.
evidence?
He's such a gross.
All I have to
We'll
do
get
is
to
look.
it.
All I have to do is look.
That's not
And I
evidence.
listen. And I listen to people. And let's see what happens.
But sir, that's not evidence.
Do you think
and
it's appropriate
That's how they
that they
count
ha-
the votes in
Do you think it's
California.
appropriate that they have an election and 5 days later they're nowhere close to picking a
State
winner?
and local officials acknowledge they are slow. They're urging.
No, they're crooked.
They're urging
They're
the votes to be counted quickly. That's how they vote
They're
in
crooked,
California.
just like you're
Dude,
crooked. You're
I love how she's so openly like stressed out. She's like, that's how they vote in California. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
She's alarmed that he doesn't know this shit, and he's the
Yeah,
president. He's like,
yeah,
how the
exactly.
fuck do you not know this?
Exactly. Oh my god. It's stressing me out.
meet
He's
the
so
president.
dumb.
To be fair, I'm not crooked, but let's
Really?
let's
Well, you
continue.
play right into their hands.
Let's continue.
You're either crooked or you're stupid. You play
continue.
right into
Just
their
call him
hands.
ugly, please. Just call him ugly. I want someone to do it. It would make history. Like, his
Call him
reaction.
ugly, call him fat. I just
Yeah.
want to say his shoulders. His shoulders don't look like that. Those are
Is
like.
he wearing
pointed
shoulder
shoes.
pads?
I think he is. I think he's fucking wearing shoulder pads.
What's going on? What's happening?
We're a fake country. That's what's going
We're
on. We're not
fake.
real.
We're not
This
real,
can't be
man.
real. Idiocracy is real. It was a fucking
Dude, it was a
documentary. What's gonna
documentary the
happen?
whole time. I still haven't. Do I need to? Is that a good movie? I still haven't watched that movie.
I watched like clips. I hear it's
Okay.
pretty good. I never watched like the whole thing.
We'll watch
I just know
it.
about
We'll
it
watch
because
Idiocracy.
Edgy. Absolutely, that could be one of the streams potentially.
Nah.
Actually, is that probably copyrighted?
That's very copyrighted, I'm sure, but we'll watch it and then talk about it on one of our
Agreed.
streams.
Agreed.
You know that these elections are rigged. Your network knows that
You
they're
know.
rigged.
You
that
know it.
I won an election in a landslide, and I got 94% bad press.
But Mr. President,
You know why I
you've
got
never
that?
presented
Because you have no
evidence.
credibility.
But you've never presented evidence.
I love how that he's so in his own head that that's his point. He's like, y'all, everybody in the press hates me. That proves my point that y'all are the problem. He's so in his head that that's like clean-cut evidence to him. It's insane. Oh my
Dude,
god.
it's a fucking it's propaganda. He's got stuck in his own brain. He can't get out anymore.
Yeah, he's fallen for his own propaganda.
Brother, he whispers to himself and he sleeps and he thinks that's news.
That's so beautiful. Me too.
Let's keep talking about. I want to talk about Todd.
You have more
Me
evidence.
too.
There's more evidence than ever presented.
Let's talk
Your
about
elections
you
in
went
this
to
country,
court.
we're like a third world country.
But, sir-
Your elections are crooked, and you're crooked, and
But,
Meet the Press is crooked,
Mr.
and so
President-
is ABC, and CBS, and CNN.
But, Mr. President-
You're one-sided crooked networks. All right, let's call it quits, because I've had enough. Thank you, darling. Have a good time.
Mr. President.
Does he think that was like a banger speech?
Brother!
Does he think that was like... Yeah,
No,
he storms out. Look.
Please, I traveled all the way to
no
Wisconsin.
fucking way.
I know. I
I've sat in the
traveled
rain
all the
with
way
you
to
for an hour,
Wisconsin.
on and off in the rain, and I've given you enough time. You ought to straighten out your press, because you know what?
Mr.
A
President,
country can never be
We
great
traveled
with a dishonest
Listen,
press.
we
Come on, let's
traveled
go.
all the way to Wisconsin for this interview.
He brought of shit! He fucking broke it. He fucking broke it. That is so fucking petty. That's such fucking petty bullshit.
Dude,
He bothered to step on it and break it.
Do you think that like do you think that like Republicans are gonna see that and think that he was spitting? I genuinely think
absolutely.
Yeah, they're gonna think that that was hard. That was like one of the best presidential moments.
They're not
going to
play any of it. They're just gonna play like last few seconds of him walking away and stepping on it.
Yeah, they're not gonna play the actual interview. They're gonna show him storming out and be like, "Trust, that was justified."
Yeah, because he looks like a fucking baby. He looks like a fucking whiny ass little baby.
Whenever he acts like a fucking baby, they're like, "This is beautiful. This is genius." He is just not he's standing his ground. It's like, yeah, he's standing his ground like when a 2-year-old stands their ground against eating vegetables. Like this is the same
I'm not going in a 5-minute timeout. You can't make me.
Dude, I won't go in the corner. The corner is for losers.
The corner's for liberals. I am not a liberal.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Give me a star.
Have you seen that kid who was like, I don't think she's gonna hold on. Audio listeners, you can just listen to this. It's fine.
Just put a...
Whenever I say that, you know that it's not going to be as good. This kid.
Do you like hardcore punk rock?
The answer to that is no.
I think she's gonna ruin our house. I don't like Republicans.
Sam is laughing, but it didn't capture all of it. Yeah, dude.
I love that.
Oh, what is this? Oh my god, Tomorrow's Teachings is like a Darman. I think it's a parody account. Bros Vape Explodes. You won't believe it. I wish I could add that into... No, I just want to put it in my watch later. Hold on.
Coming up on
Sorry, guys. It's just too good. Dude, it's so good. Okay. Anyway, I love that.
I don't like Republicans.
It's so good. I'll have to send you that clip.
Please do.
Okay, so that was beautiful. Let me actually pull out my phone just to make sure that, because I wrote down things like how earlier I forgot to mention the $70 billion bill. I just want to... That makes it sound like I'm talking about a dollar bill worth $70 billion. It's not that. But let me see. Okay, yeah. Next we talk about Israel. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Israel is real?
It is real, and it's still violent, and it is still doing massacres in Lebanon. Right. They have like
and Gaza.
And Gaza. Well, yeah, of course.
West Bank.
Yeah. And Iran now. It's gonna they're gonna be doing.
Oh, and Iran and us. We're also doing that in Iran.
Yeah, we're helping. We're doing most of it. Israel's helping us there, but yeah. Anyway, so they have that quote unquote ceasefire going on, and with Lebanon, Iran actually shot down a U.S. Apache helicopter, which were
today? Like when this happened?
Recent. It was recent. It was in the last couple days. Iran.
That's insane.
Down. Gee. Let me just give you a. Yeah, Trump confirmed that it happened 2 hours ago.
Holy shit! Is the ceasefire? Is it over?
I'm guessing so because yeah, they shot down the Apache helicopter, and Trump. Here, we'll read Trump's response. Here, I have it here.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do a normal voice. You know, I'm not gonna strain my voice like that.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have been informed by our great military last night. The Iranians shot down one of our highly sophisticated Apache helicopters while patrolling over the Strait of Hormuz. There were 2 pilots involved. Well, of course. Both are safe and uninjured. I think that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, the United States must of necessary respond to the attack. That doesn't make any sense.
Most of necessity.
Most of necessity. Fuck. I'm sorry.
Did I mention I have ADHD and I can't read?
You're good. It's also a little blurry, the string, because it's so small.
It is a little
and
small.
I only get 720p because I don't have nitro.
Respond to the tack. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I fucking love he puts that at the end of it now. Oh god.
President?
Thank you.
Donald J. Trump! All caps. I see people, whenever people comment in all caps on like one of my videos or something like that, I feel like it's a sign of rectal brain rot because it's never something intelligent.
Usually not. I don't even say anything intelligent. Most of the time I say based, or I forget to...
If it's an all caps based, that's one thing.
Cap lock.
But when they're like using caps lock just to like, to actually debate someone... Like if this entire tweet, for instance, was in caps, it'd be like, okay, that's crazy. So yeah, that's awesome.
Just want to say, I hope the pilots are okay, but fuck.
Yeah.
They crashed in the middle of the Strait of Hormuz. I don't know.
I don't. They're safe and they can't be uninjured. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, Iran actually fired a bunch of ballistic missiles at Israel in retaliation for Israeli strikes on suspected Hezbollah targets in southern Beirut, effectively unraveling a very fragile ceasefire. So the Israeli-Iran ceasefire, of course, is over. Israel intercepted most of the missiles and retaliated with strikes on Iranian military targets in central and western Iran. And Trump is, like, as you can see here, begging them to stop fighting. Or is this the one?
Literally. The funny thing is,
this is the one I got. I'll wait. I'll save it.
Okay.
You go ahead. I'll save it.
I was gonna... Did the shooting in the helicopter happen after or before he said, like, they're gonna stop now? They're stopping.
Probably before and after, because I know he said it before, and now I think once more he's saying here, when was this from? Yeah, here's the one where he said, to me, I feel like anybody should be able to tell. This is very clearly, this isn't him stating a fact, this is him begging. Like, hold on, I'm not, like, he's basically saying like this. He's like, so both sides, Israel and Iran, are looking to do an immediate ceasefire. Final negotiations on peace are proceeding. I'm looking at you, Israel and Iran. Subject to ignorance or stupidity getting in its way. The blockade will remain in place and in full force and effect until a final deal is reached. Things should move quickly. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump.
Oh my god, every time. It's so funny to me.
But yeah, that's to me very clearly him. Like, this is not real. He's just asking at the moment. Like, this is him saying, please, I beg.
He's begging the Ayatollah, like, please.
Look at this AI fucking Trump as Joker in the... Oh my god.
Can you save that?
Do
what? I feel like that needs to... Can you save that? That needs to be the title for this episode. The thumbnail for the episode.
Oh, I think I got
Donald
it.
Trump
It's saving as a GIF. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Dude, we're so cooked.
Yeah.
We're so cooked. And I know so many people who were like, dude, they're just crazy. If they just open the strait, everything will be okay. It's like, dog, that's the one thing of leverage they have. If they open the strait, they're cooked.
Yeah.
If they don't open the strait, we're cooked.
Aren't they still, like, making people pay for that shit? Like, I'm pretty sure they're still doing that.
I think they still...
Like,
I don't... I honestly... I am not 100% certain on that. That could be the case.
But
I know it's not open to us.
My point is, like, even the fact they could do that fucking proves they have a lot more goddamn leverage than we realize.
Yeah.
Like, they could just make people pay for the strait.
Because Trump thought that, when he calls someone crazy, he usually means that they have a backbone and that they won't, like, get on their knees for him. Because he thought it would be like Venezuela, like he could just get
Like he does for Bill.
Do what?
Unlike he does for Bill.
Yeah, exactly. He thought that he could get in and out, like with Venezuela, for instance. He just pops in, steals their leader, and then dips, and then they'll eventually capitulate and do whatever he wants because he's, like modern day Mussolini. But with in this situation though, it's like, no, Iran, you killed their political and religious leader, they have some sort of pride.
You know what's the fucked up thing? Not only did they kill the religious and literal leader of the country, they placed in the guy's son that they murdered the father of, and then they killed his son.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that. They killed this dude's son.
I did not know. When was that?
That was a while ago. I feel like that was one of the first weeks of the war when they were just fucking killing every
Yeah, dude, if I was that guy,
fine.
the Strait of Hormuz would not be the only crazy thing I'm messing with. Holy hell.
Literally.
I would send in my entire military and be like, kill this guy. Like, genuinely.
Yeah, because fucking now this guy's the head of the country. It's like, oh, great job, Mr. President.
Yeah,
great job. You placed an even more radical man.
Oh my god. Okay, and this is the last thing that we have, and this isn't really Trump related, but it's like administration related. Oh no, I do have the. Wait, what's this? Oh, we already watched this.
That's the interview.
Okay, I didn't know that the other thing would have both halves when it came to the election fraud.
Yeah. We were going to talk about that fucking that dude, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about that now since so Spencer Pratt. I assumed, like, when I heard Spencer Pratt saying the shit that he said about homeless people, I would be like, okay, this is it for him. But the fact that Republicans, like, he's still widely popular amongst Republicans, I looked into more of the stuff he said, and it got worse. He said that homeless people are mostly homeless on purpose so that they can stay on the streets, do drugs, find dogs to take advantage of, and masturbate in front of children. And this guy's popular amongst Republicans. But we're too extreme, and this guy's popular. What is happening?
We need to Auschwitz homeless people.
Yeah, literally, that's it. And he obviously Nithya Raman, if I'm saying that right, is in the lead. If I'm saying that right, I don't know what other way I would put it. Raman, I guess, I don't know. It probably is Raman. It probably isn't fucking ramen. Raman, Jesus Christ, I'm white. But yeah, they. I'm fully owning it up. I'm fully owning that up. But yeah, and obviously Trump called it rigged, and it's like, dude, you're in Los Angeles telling people that, like, homeless people are... Okay, as someone who lives in a area with a lot, and I mean a lot of homeless people, when you're not like a right-wing monster, it makes you a lot more, like, literally, I'll just be chilling with homeless people. I'll just be like, hey, how's it going? Like, good, what about you? And I'm like, good, I'm waiting for my ride. It's very, people in LA, I'm sure, especially since it's obviously a very progressive area, see those people and see, where?
I would say, honestly, I feel like they're, like moderate, have moderate liberal stronghold, just because if you look at the where the votes came from for the normal ass liberal that was in the front race for the governorship of California. LA was a huge stronghold for him. Like, huge.
Well, I don't think that they're like leftist. I mean like left of, like, I think they're progressive. Like, when I say my use of progressive is usually, like, that's my way of lumping liberals and leftists together.
Oh, I get you.
Maybe there's a better term.
Nah, that's fine for now. I don't feel like that. I don't think we need to divide each other anymore.
That's fair. But yeah, I mean, but I guess the fact that people are like, oh my god, it must be rigged. It's like, Spencer Pratt was a fucking monster. Like,
yeah, he was a lunatic.
What are you talking about? Like, no, it was not rigged. If it was rigged, if the reason that Spencer Pratt lost was because it was rigged, I would genuinely lose all of my hope in humanity. That's like, oh no, the reason that the guy who said that homeless people want to rape dogs and jerk off in front of kids, the reason he lost is actually because it was rigged and not because people thought he was a psychopath. I don't know, man. And like I said, he's still popular. Republicans won't talk about it. They'll just shovel it
Dude,
in
if they
people's
ran a
face.
piece of shit, they would be like, "That's my guy."
Yeah, well,
That's him.
The crazy thing now is that, like, you can so easily push forward a lunatic in right-wing media because it's gotten worse since COVID. Before COVID, when pushing, like, right-wing ideology to centrists, you had to be, like, somewhat, like, oh, well, maybe that guy is a little extreme. But now you can just not talk about the extreme stuff because the people consuming that media aren't going to look anywhere else anyway. Like, you're their only source of information, so if you just don't tell them that, oh, this guy said that homeless people are a bunch of monsters, they're not gonna find out. So.
Honestly, that's the sad part, is that this shit works sometimes. Like, dehumanizing a minority, especially homeless people in fucking California, where Gavin Newsom, the famous hobo hunter.
Yeah. Dude, it's crap. What's with fucking Californians on both sides of the aisle and just hating homeless people? Like, what's up with that?
I don't know.
Dude,
I
if
legit
a Republican,
do not know. I feel like...
I feel like if a Republican ran against Gavin Newsom, saying, I'm a Republican in all areas, however, I actually care about the homeless, he would win.
Honestly, I feel like he could, just because if he tried to, like, do, like, a mega tent sort of thing and group in anyone who doesn't like Gavin Newsom, I feel like they could fucking take the ticket if they really tried hard enough.
Oh my god.
When I vote fucking against it, I swear to God, please, God, do not let Gavin Newsom be the Democratic candidate for 2028. Please, bro.
There are so many... What sucks about our government and how many crappy Democrats there are so many shitty potential Democratic nominees, and then, like, a couple good ones.
There's like Josh Shapiro. Unsurprisingly, the guy who last name Shapiro loves, you know.
Yeah, right. Dude, I was watching a streamer earlier today, and he was like, if Pete Buttigieg wins the primary, I will unregister as a Democrat. It's like, that's so valid, yeah. Oh my god.
Brother. Honestly, I can stand Pete Buttigieg, but only because he's gay.
That's so fire. That's so fire.
It's like he could be the first in something, and I think that's kind of cool. So I'm gonna.
That's true. That's true. Oh my god, that kills me. Okay. Anyway, now this next thing is kind of funny. This next article that we're just gonna read is from the White House, which you know is very professional, especially now.
Oh yeah, they're famous for having great critiques.
Yeah,
that are reasonable and not horrible.
They're reasonable, not horrible, and very not opinionated, very truthful. Misleading, biased, exposed. Media offender of the week, CNN exposed.
Oh god! Oh my god! Fucking Redditor country.
We are a Redditor country. Our country is a Redditor.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god! Oh. This reminds me of when my ex made a Google Doc about me.
Jesus, how many dude? You're like that fucking. You're like that one. What the fuck is that one dude's name? One chick's name from the Scott Pilgrim's.
Oh my god! Yeah, Ramona Flowers.
7 evil exes, bro.
Oh my god! No, literally, I do. Oh my god! I really am.
I love that.
Holy shit! Okay. So we have CNN, The Offense, I can't.
We gotta.
The Offense.
We gotta.
Dr. Jonathan Reiner joined Kate Bolden and CNN's morning show where they sowed doubt about his health. Quote, the president. What? Quote, the president has severe daytime somnolence. He falls asleep very often. He's fallen asleep in the Oval Office on multiple occasions with people talking to him in the cabinet room. The truth. This is a blatant lie founded upon cherry-picked screenshots of President Trump blinking or reading. This moronic conspiracy theory from a medical expert originated as a fringe talking point for chronically online leftists trying to save the face after covering up Joe Biden's cognitive decline for 4 years. Chronically online leftists were very open about Joe Biden's health. Just to put it out there.
Absolutely. I was libbed up on Joe defending his ass. That was my stance.
I was libbed up for like I was like a liberal for like 2 months when I was like really into Midas Touch. And I still think Midas Touch does good coverage of Trump, but they definitely glazed previous administrations a lot. And I just got really into libbed up podcasts like Pod Save America, stuff like that. But anyway, President Trump just completed his physical and received a clean bill of health from one of the nation's greatest doctors. These claims are demonstrably false and are a projection of their failure and shame.
The White House doctor, real quick. I need to know.
Who did? Can I type, bruh? Who did Trump's checkup? Dr. Sean Barbella, a U.S. Navy captain and physician, performed the examination at the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. Following the multi-hour evaluation, Dr. Barbella released a memo declaring the president in excellent health.
I need to do more research on this man to see how fucking biased he is.
Maybe they just put. Maybe he's like, for all we know, he could be a good doctor. Just like Trump is just absolutely pumped on cocaine.
Maybe. Honestly, I would believe it. Fucking Hitler was before he fucking killed himself.
Oh my god, fake Tapper snoozing? Wait, what? They just took a picture of him blinking. They actually did the thing. Is this a meme? Are they like trying to ironically say like, oh look, see now he's blinking and that means he's sleeping?
Yes.
Or are they?
Yes, they are.
Okay. For a second,
this is the reality we're in.
For a second, I thought that maybe they actually thought that he fell asleep. This is under their sources.
Oh my god.
Under their sources is an X tweet. Why am I calling it X? Twitter. Oh my god, look at these sources. Look at the sources. It's just different pictures of people blinking, and that is all of their sources. Every single one.
Fucking Redditor country. Fucking. Does Donald Trump ever get off of fucking Twitter and True Social and actually go outside and talk to people, or does he just sit in the Oval Office now fucking tweeting 24/7?
Their source for him getting an excellent is for him getting a really good examination is the Truth Social tweet that Trump posted. Oh my god! That's how you know people just don't check the sources. That's how you know people just don't look.
Also,
Oh
my god.
The name of this article is Media Offenders, by the way.
But this is where our tax dollars are going. Let that sink in.
Oh my god, there's a whole part that's just Trump's... Download that. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
This is like a huge thing that fucking Donald J's been pumping for.
I love giving every soldier $1,000. Like, that's a lot of money and also just pointless.
Man,
like it really is just pointless.
Comprehensive health care and ensure they're mentally sane.
Literally,
they need a Trump account.
They make enough money and get enough financial benefits. They don't, in my personal opinion. They need things like health care, things that all of us need in this country. So
absolutely.
I don't.
Brother, you know what's fucked up? I just learned about this a few days ago. You know when like soldiers have to like transfer
to like different places.
Yeah.
Yep, they always have to pay that themselves. It has to be out of pocket.
Right. Yeah.
Which is which I don't know, $500 billion, and we can't even give them a fucking ride to the next stopover.
We need to give that money to border control and ICE though. So.
Yeah, that's true, and Israel,
and
don't forget Donald Trump,
and
we need to make sure that Donald Trump is. We need and his sons.
He's settling a lawsuit with himself at the moment. Okay. We need to pray for him, so that he doesn't sue himself.
Gotta pray for.
Huh?
You gotta pray for Donald Trump.
We have to pray for Donald Trump. So you mentioned this to me earlier.
Yeah, because I thought it was really interesting, because I didn't understand. I'm very bad with technology.
Yeah.
I don't understand it or its effects on the human body. So I saw this and I was like, "Ooh, cool!" And I read it, and I read it on Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just thought
that was so people could see. Whoops. From what I've seen, from what I've been reading, because I looked at it and I was like, the first thing I thought was like, no, there's no shot. And from what I've seen, the studies, it's not actual like fertility rates, like the fertility of the people. It looks like it's just since cell phones came out, less people have been wanting babies. From what I've read, like here, let's read a little bit.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. There's just been a sweeping fertility rate decline over the past 20 years. Maybe I was wrong. Researchers have already looked at contraception use, abortion rates, rising levels of female education, and even the popular television show 16 and Pregnant.
They were literally trying everything.
This is really interesting research. Proving phones caused the decline is a tricky endeavor. There were a number of major events in those years, including the Great Recession, and isolating smartphone use is difficult. So are they openly admitting that like we're trying our hardest to blame phones and we're finding it difficult?
I feel like they're like saying we are not really sure how to research this. So here's what we have.
The gold standard for scientific evidence is known as random assignment. It compares outcomes for people randomly chosen to receive a treatment, like getting a smartphone, with people who are not. But that's not possible when it comes to ferreting out reasons for declining fertility. So researchers sought out data about smartphones that introduce randomness. Blah blah blah.
I wish that they defined randomness.
Yeah. Caitlin Myers, and her Caitlin Myers, an economist at Middlebury College, and Ezekiel Hooper, her student, used a spotty early rollout of the iPhone as a way to isolate the effects of the phone on fertility. The first iPhone was released in June 2007, they wrote, and was available only on the AT&T network until February 2011. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks, Flower. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. I don't know if that's picking up or not.
Maybe this was not as interesting as I thought it was. I thought this was
You're good. Cool. I'm just like curious. I'm trying to find
the actual evidence.
Yeah, see, here's what it says. One theory is that this is quote unquote one theory, one look at it, is that young people began to socialize more on their phones and less in person, and consequently were less likely to have sex and become pregnant. That makes sense to me. There's a lot of reasons though for Gen Z being more introverted and more nervous in person.
House.
Do what?
Not be able to afford a house.
Yeah, not being able to afford a house is one of them. Yeah, but there's a lot of reasons outside of phone outside of phones. It may have also made pornography more accessible, which led to young people to substitute it for sex, or young people may have used them to obtain better information on avoiding pregnancy, including contraception and abortion. But like, when they say fertility rate, do they literally mean they're becoming less fertile from using phones?
I have no idea. World Bank data maps that smartphones program to countries. Yada yada yada. Found use because a mass phenomenon.
What is happening? Yeah, it says it increased in other countries when they got cell phones. They tested terminology theory using data. The fertility rates for teenagers decline fastest in countries with more high-speed access. What could this imply? Teenagers' births have been falling since the 1990s, which is a good thing. Interesting.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
What?
I
thought there was a New York Times is a joke now, bro. What the fuck even is this? This is not like a well-researched phenomenon. It's just.
Oh, I'm getting more voicemails from people, and they aren't realizing that my voicemail is playing, and they think that I answered for some reason. I don't know why. Like, listen to this voicemail I got the other day. I played it on my other podcast, Distance Can't Stop Us, which will actually end up coming out after this one. Listen to this voicemail. It's not playing yet.
Go watch that, guys.
Thank you. Is it on speaker? No, it's not.
Hi, how are you doing today? Jennifer? Hello? Hello? Since no one is answering, I will disconnect this call.
Was she flirting with me? Why did she say it like that?
No.
Hello? Like, shit, okay, maybe I will call back.
Damn, alright, bitch. Let me just...
I'm on my way.
What's your phone number? Just save that.
Oh, save. I saved the voicemail. It's so funny to me. So I guess I do have the phone number. And so do a bunch of people because I flashed it, but it's also scammers, so I don't feel bad. Okay. Yeah, so that's interesting.
The fuck?
Alright, we got one more thing here. This is just a thing I saw that I think is so funny. And this is a real opinion that someone has.
Gen Z is a cult. I'll let you read it. Sorry.
You're good. Gen Z is a cult. They are packing theaters because kids their age are making films, is the headline. And the thing says, Gen Z is now the most frequent movie-going generation in the United States, making up close to 40% of audiences, and a large share attend in groups. Films directed by people in their early 20s are drawing those audiences. Backrooms, directed by 20-year-old Kane Parsons, opened to $81 million, with most of the crowd under 25.
Yeah.
Have I watched what?
Yeah, the Backrooms movie. I hear it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I told you I saw it. I liked it.
Oh, good.
I preferred another movie, also directed by someone in Gen Z because we're a cult. Obsession is. I watched those like back to back, basically, like 2 days apart from one another. And Obsession was I loved. Obsession was fantastic. Yeah.
Is our generation making a lot of horror movies? I feel like we're making a lot of horror movies.
We are, because what I noticed is a lot of comedians are making horror movies. We had Weapons, the guy Zach Kreger, Markiplier is doing Iron Lung, Weapons, and also The Barbarian, and also the new Resident Evil thing is being directed by the guy who is on Whitest Kids You Know.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, and Obsession is being directed by, or was directed by, the guy who did, oh god, That's a Bad Idea. It was like a comedy channel. And then there was Raka Raka, the guys who did the Ronald McDonald videos. They did Talk to Me and Bring Her Back, the movie with the hand. And also, also the movie about Bring Her Back was so good. It was crazy. I just watched it recently. It was mad.
Do you feel like because of how we are living in such a historically important time, It's just we're dealing with the stress in a way by making these sort of films and whatnot. You get what I mean?
I think so, because I think I've also noticed our generation has a big boom in dark humor, but not the same dark humor that they used to have, where it's like punching down, more of like a self-deprecating dark humor. And I think that it's like cope in a way because life for us sucks so much.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
I feel like it's kind of a way to come to the realization the fact that our grandparents just had it so much easier than us, I would say. Like
there was here, I'll let you finish.
In terms of housing.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And I'll let you go ahead, that's all I have.
And this is obvious, like, well, these statistics aren't obvious, but I mean it's obvious stuff that, you know, we're in hyper capitalism now, but like on average in the 60s, at one point rent went up, or not rent, what the hell? That would be awful. At one point, taxes on the rich went all the way up to 94% at one point, and it was in between 60 and 94%. And even 60 nowadays, you're insane if you think that, apparently. But that was very common. And like I said, it went all the way up to 94%, and the average CEO made 24 times what the average worker made. Now it's like 254 times or some huge number like that.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's such a giant jump, which is so funny because all these things that they call socialist are just things that we did in the quote-unquote golden era. I like how when I pulled out my hammer, you also pulled out your hammer.
It's hammer time.
We just pulling out, I show you mine, you show me yours.
Exactly, we show each other our hammers.
Exactly, we're showing each other our hammers live. Not live, this is pre-recorded, but it is going to go up today.
I like to fucking you know that one famous image of like the social like propaganda of like fucking dude holding a hammer like that? Holding a hammer like this. No?
No, I don't.
I'm making myself feel like a fool. My brain's turning to mush. That's what happens when I talk for several hours straight.
That's good. That is good timing. We did get through all the news, so now we just stop whenever we want to.
Fair enough. But it is really interesting to see that our generation are making so many, like, not even horror movies, but good horror movies too.
Yeah,
like
I was
really good
dude.
Phenomenon.
Every time, especially with Obsession, when I was going into Obsession, and especially to see that it was directed by, or that it was that's a Blumhouse film, I was like, this is an interesting plot, but it's going to suck ass. And then I actually watched it, and to see that it was so good surprised me so much. Same with Weapons, honestly, and I really enjoyed Weapons, and I thought that Weapons would be okay. And Backrooms.
Who directed one after the other? The fucking
One Battle After Another?
Yeah.
I don't even know who directed it. That's another movie that I gotta show you on the list.
Absolutely, I want to watch that one. That one seems really good.
Save it for me. Don't. Yeah. If you're ever like, I want to watch that movie, be like, hold on, Jenny has to be there.
Hold on.
One Battle. Paul Thomas Anderson.
Is he Gen Z or what generation is he?
Nope. He was born in 1970. That would make him what, Gen X?
I think that would make him. Yeah, that would be Gen X, wouldn't it? He wouldn't be millennial yet.
No. I don't think so anyway. But yeah, he wouldn't be millennial yet, because I remember my mom was born in the early to mid 80s, and she was like, I'm just barely not a Gen X. So yeah, he would be Gen X. I don't think he'd be
okay.
Actually, when is a baby? No, she wouldn't be a baby boomer. That seems like Gen X. Anyway, anywho.
Baby boomer is like 60s, 50s, I think.
Yeah, because my grandma's a baby boomer, and she was born in the early 50s. And I'm Gen Z. I was born in the mid 2000s. What else was I gonna say about horror movies? Something about horror movies. They're cool.
Yeah, you were saying like the phenomenon of Gen Z fucking making a lot of good horror movies
And again,
stuff we were
comedians
talking about.
specifically to me is so crazy.
Yeah. I feel like it might be as they let out the humor and stuff, they're kind of maybe repressing some of that negative emotions a bit so they can do their thing, right? So they just let it all out in this horror movie, and you can really feel it in some of them, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. For a second, I forgot you had a B, and I thought that was a minion.
I do have a minion cup if you want to see that.
Yes.
1 second.
So you gotta go to the kitchen and grab the minion cup?
No, it's right here. No.
Okay. Is that Jake the dog?
Yep.
Hell yeah. It's Kevin.
It's Kevin.
Kevin the minion.
I love my mom. She was so innocent when getting in. She's like, yeah, I know you like a lot of cartoon stuff, and I got your sister Jake the dog, and I got you this guy, and it was fucking Kevin. And I was like, oh, ma.
That's so awesome to get a minion from your mom. My mom never got into the minion memes. She was just young enough to miss the minion memes. I send her some of the ironic minion memes, and she finds them funny. Like, where they just make it really messed up.
My mom's not really into that minion meme stuff. It's more like she generally thought I would enjoy
just
it
because it's like a cartoon.
Know.
Hey, you know what?
Just like a cartoon.
I do like Despicable Me. It's just that Minions were ruined by Facebook moms.
Literally, honestly, I don't think they're that bad either. I don't think the Despicable Me movies were that bad. Like, I thought they were cute little films. I loved them back in the day.
Yeah, I remember mostly liking the first one. And I don't know, I didn't like when I wanted him to be evil, so when he became like a superhero that fought evil, that annoyed me a little bit. And I remember everyone freaked out about Double Life because they're like, oh hell yeah, he's gonna be a villain again. And then I heard that like he wasn't really being a villain, he was just doing it because he had to, and I'm like, oh well, come on, man. That's a little bit of a cop-out. Am I smelling burgers? I think my family's making burgers, I don't know. But yeah,
I kind of wish...
Hold on.
Okay.
You can keep talking, I got headphones on.
Okay. I kind of wish that they went for, like, the evil route, because I feel like that would just been more interesting storytelling, and the struggle between raising a family while being this fucking supervillain would be very cool.
I guess that they have to, like, make him turn good because it's a kid's thing, and they don't want kids to think that being bad is awesome or something.
Yeah, like PG-13. PG. Malarkey, I get you.
But, like, you could always watch The Sopranos.
You know, I mean,
if you're trying to watch someone be a criminal.
They're not cartoon villain evil. They're like fucking Rufus Thug evil. They will kill you.
Yeah, stealing the moon evil is pretty evil.
Yeah. Well,
but not like that.
Funny.
Yeah, it's funny. It's goofy evil. What are some cartoons with like goofy evil? Oh my god, have you ever seen? I've been meaning to watch it so much. Not to add a million things onto the list that I want to watch with you because they're vaguely political. But what is that one job? Was it like part-time? What was that one job where they were like worked in the government, but like all conspiracy theories were true? So like Keanu Reeves was a lizard person.
Fucking, I know what you're talking about.
And Netflix canceled it after like 1 or 2 seasons, and then let Big Mouth.
It's true.
And then they let Big Mouth go on until like season 8 or like something like that. Yeah.
Bro, that just proves fucking business companies make stupid decisions that maybe they shouldn't have all the power to make those decisions.
What sucks so bad about the fact that it's a streaming service is they can do that because people are going to keep their Netflix. If, let's say, they were selling this on DVD and people were not buying Big Mouth, but everyone was buying this cool show that I just told you about, they would keep making the cool show. But since people are going to keep Netflix anyway, they don't directly make money, just from the show being popular. They make money from people keeping the subscription. I don't know. It feels like they have a lot more leeway to just make whatever is cheaper for them and easier. Are you trying to figure out the name of the show?
Yeah.
Is it like part-time or something like that? Something Job, I think.
Oh, it is something Job. Inside Job. That's what it is. Inside Job.
Yes, I still haven't seen it. It looks so good. Let me look.
It was. I watched it. I watched like the first season. It was pretty funny. I thought.
It's got good reviews, and honestly, I'm annoying, and I tend to agree with critics on a lot, just because I've gotten to the point where I've seen so many movies that my standards have gone up, and I don't think that that's like too bad of a thing. I know I can be that annoying person in the theater who's like, I don't know, I didn't really like that one, guys, but I'm glad you liked it, but I don't know. But Big Mouth is one of those things where critics rated it. Yeah, it has 95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's not that good.
It's
not that good. It looks bad.
It has far better reviews than Inside Job when it comes to... I liked it when I was like 11. And then I kept watching it, and then as I got older, I'm like, why the fuck am I still watching this show? And what's weird about it is it doesn't even know what kind of show it is. This is not political at all. You guys, we're past the political segment. If you can go watch the next episode if you want, if there is one yet.
Yeah.
But
wood.
Do what?
Knock on wood, eh?
Knock on wood, in case we might both explode before we get to make an episode 2.
You might be kidnapped by ICE and deported to
True.
China or something.
What if I get banned off? We get banned off everything for this one episode. But yeah,
brother, that'd be so funny.
But Big Mouth, they don't know what their audience is, because they'll make so many shows to like millennial era television, like Jerry Springer, and then they'll make like a joke about, oh, look at this middle schooler having sex with his pillow, and he got the pillow pregnant. Now they're like a struggling family. It's like, who is this for? Immature
40-year-olds? Like, honestly, it might be for that exact audience.
Is it for that? Is it for that audience?
Maybe. I wouldn't doubt it.
And they have like the hormone monsters.
I have been having this opinion for so long, but I feel like reviewers half the time are just fucking paid off to give them good or bad reviews. 100%.
I mean, at the like, for instance, when it comes to like the Academy Awards, the awards always just go to whoever spent the most money on advertising.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I don't know. I liked Marty Supreme, and it's in my top 5 movies for the year.
Marty Supreme. What's that again?
Timothée Chalamet plays ping pong.
Oh yeah.
I liked that movie. And I think I did put it in my top 5 movies, but I feel like I got groomed by the film industry. I feel like I feel like they were all hyping it up, saying this is the best movie of the year, and then I watched them like, you know what, that was peak, that was amazing. And now in retrospect, I'm like, that was a really good movie. But was it really that good? Maybe critics and everyone hyping it up and the advertising groomed me into liking it a little bit. I don't know.
Brother, I feel like we all get, as I always say, no one's invincible to propaganda, including grooming, which I feel like is a form of propaganda.
Yeah. I'm using grooming lightly here. I get it's a movie. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I did like the movie, but looking back, I'm like, I still think it was a good movie, and I bought it. I own it. But also, it is a movie about a guy playing ping pong. There were a lot more entertaining movies from 2025 that I may have put up there. That I may have should have put up there instead. I think I put One Battle After Another as my best movie that I saw that year. I'm pretty sure.
It's the worst. Almost the worst.
Let me look. I write all this stuff every year on my YouTube channel, as you guys can see. I do best and worst movies of each year. So let me see.
Once upon a time ago, you had Iron Lung as the worst movie you saw in 2026.
It's not that anymore, but yeah, I did have that on there just due to the fact that I hadn't seen a lot of movies yet. And it was a good movie. I give it a solid 3 out of 5. It just so happened that year I had only seen like peak movies. Then I saw Scream 7. But the worst movie I put for that year... Hold on. Oh, was it really? That feels like an obvious choice. Was it War of the
say something
Worlds?
different. War of the
Yeah, it was. War of the Worlds was that Ice Cube movie that was based on the old War of the Worlds story, but he made it awful and it had nothing to do with anything. The best movie was One Battle After Another. Okay, that makes sense. Holy shit, so much of the video is me talking about the worst movies. I'm such a cynic.
There was one movie I really liked. That I think there was another. How many movies does War of the Worlds have? I feel like there's a lot of iterations now.
There was one with Tom Cruise.
I feel like I love the one with Tom Cruise.
There might have been 2 with Tom Cruise. I think that there was a sequel, and he may or may not have been in it. I don't remember.
Because I watched a movie called War of the Worlds, and I fucking loved it. I thought it was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, no, you would not think that about this movie.
No, is it different? Do they have the cool tripod things?
Not that I remember. I remember that they
filmed that's like the whole movie!
They filmed it during COVID, and he's like, it's modern day, so Ice Cube doesn't leave the room the entire movie. And he's like...
Ice Cube?
Yeah, the main character is played by Ice Cube. And he works for the government, like the FBI or something, and he's just like typing a bunch of stuff on his keyboard the whole time. And also he spies on his kids. It's kind of weird.
That's also kind of lame.
You know what?
That's
Hold
so
on.
Stupid.
You know what? Hold on. Hold on.
We gotta cut this into. We gotta just movie segment.
Movie segment. We're in the fun half. Okay, this is the fun half, but it's no politics.
Yay!
Our version of the fun half. Also, it's free. Okay. Oh, that's one from 2005.
Not for long, so you better subscribe today.
2025. True. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. All right. All right. Oh, poopy.
Oh my god, it is Ice Cube.
I told you. You were so confused. You're like, are you sure it's Ice Cube? I'm like, yeah.
I thought you were talking about like Ice-T or some shit like that.
Nope.
That's classified.
That's fucked up.
They lie.
The surveillance industrial complex is collecting massive amounts of data with the Goliath program. Our most precious resource on Earth is data.
Oh my goodness.
And data is food for the superior intelligence.
What?
Obviously.
Dad, have you seen this? Have you seen this?
Dude, the poor editors.
Can you tell
they like
what they're
made this
comprised
movie.
No, sir. I've never seen anything like this.
They were just given a bunch of footage and had to work with it.
Alright, they're like guys against COVID. That looks so bad! That looks so bad!
Is that the thing you're talking about?
No, not this one, because there was a. That looks nothing. Yeah, that's the trap. That looks nothing from the original because they're not as scary. They make them look too clean.
Dude,
they had giant baskets below them that fucking squeezed people like apple juice. That's not nearly as scary.
Give me 1 second.
Sorry, I'm yelling a lot. I fucking love this movie. I'm passionate about this.
Sorry, what? No,
Sorry.
you bring the energy. That's totally cool.
That looks so bad because in the fucking like War of the Worlds I saw, they looked much more sleek. They look like they actually flew through space. What the fuck is that thing? That shit has so much draft on it.
It's so cool. I remember watching this movie when I was at my dad's, and he kept walking through like, dude, what the fuck are you watching? And I'm like, it's supposed to be the worst movie of this year. And he's like, okay, so why are you watching it? And I'm like, I don't know.
You're looking over to your dad, fucking depressed face with a coffee in your hand. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's so bad. It's genuinely awful.
What the fuck?
I'm coming for you now!
That looks so bad.
You know what's really funny? That part at the end of the trailer there where he says, I'm coming for you now, I think it's to trick the audience into thinking that he does eventually leave the room. In the movie, he does say that, and then he gets up, runs to the door, and then tries to open it, but he's locked in. He goes, shit, I'm locked in, and then goes right back to his desk.
His own fucking... in his own house! It's like, alright.
Well, in his government job or whatever, he's in like some government building, I guess. I don't know. And they locked him in.
Well, I remember, I'm going to send you which one. I remember the 2005 World of the Worlds, I think. Ew. The one where he had a son and the kid.
That's Tom Cruise, I think.
Which one was it? I can't remember which World of the Worlds.
2005.
Because I remember this one... Yeah. He had,
greatest
like,
action
this
epic
one
ever.
son... Honestly,
this one was probably decent reviews.
Yeah, because this was my favorite because it was like the original. Like the tripods are much more sleeker. They're actually pretty intimidating because they fucking have like
tripods.
They are the tripods. I'm gonna. I'm gonna look around just in case I fucking get it right because I want to make sure I actually 2000.
This is so peak. This podcast is peak. Amazing idea.
This is no problem. I always dream for the limelight. Yeah, it is the 2005 one because I fucking remember like that one scene where they fucking like drop blood everywhere after they squished some humies in there.
Right.
And I just thought that was like so fucking terrifying but metal. You know what I mean?
Low key, hell yeah. That's so peak. Dude, you know how many podcasts I'm working on right
now? 60.
4.
6.
4.
7.
Come on, man. I know that's where it was going, but I wasn't gonna entertain it. I'm like, I know what this is, but no.
Sorry.
No, I'm doing this one, and then there's my podcast with my partner Trixie, and then there's the podcast that I'm doing with my best friend Wes, and then there's the debating one, which of course you're going to be on an episode of, where we debate. What are we debating over? I don't even stew. Whether or not cereal's a stew. That's going to be ours.
You said soup originally. Is it soup or stew?
Well, you said it's a stew, so you're going to debate that it's a stew. I'm giving you your requested viewpoint.
That's fair.
Yeah, I wanted to try and make sure that everybody actually got to debate something, even though it's a goofy debate that doesn't matter. I wanted to make, then that's the whole why it makes it so funny. I wanted it to be something that people actually believe in, even if it's something they passively believe in, because it doesn't matter. Yeah. So that's gonna be fun.
That does sound pretty fun. But we should watch the 2005 World of the Worlds because I swear to God, that one's like so much better in comparison to the one we watched.
Bet, gang. We have like a movie night.
Absolutely, because I loved this movie.
Hell yeah.
I just thought it was so cool, like the concept of aliens just coming down and
I remember people
just murdering people.
You know, the original story by God, who wrote it? The guy who did Time Machine. I think I own the Time Machine. Where is it? I don't know. The guy who wrote it actually read it over the radio. And I think it was in Africa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was in Africa or something like that. It turned out, I think the guy, people said they believed it and they went crazy. But actually, it was
H.G. Wells.
H.G. Wells, thank you. There was one dude who was just a menace. So it would be, when the story was playing over the radio, he would pull that out and tell people, "Listen, they're coming after us. This is real." And people started freaking the hell out. It was just
from my
one
memory,
menace.
he was a fucking goober.
He was a goober. Like, I thought that, like, just widely they thought that, like, it was real because it was so creepy. But no, it was just a menace. It was a goober. So I thought that was interesting. You look so focused.
I am, because I'm fucking trying to find. There's this one scene I really love from that movie where there's just a fucking huge line of tanks just firing at like 3 tripod things, and they couldn't do shit to it. And I just thought that was so terrifying in such a.
I like Tom Cruise, so well.
Except
I like his movies.
I like his. Yeah, that's a good point. I like his movies, but he's kind of an asshole.
What else? All I know about him is the Scientology stuff.
Me too, Loki. I know nothing.
But that's pretty fucked. So
yeah, honestly, he's like a huge defender of it too.
Yeah, he's big in that. He's big. Dude, I keep seeing these memes where they do Scientology runs, and they'll be like, some people will be like outside the Scientology center and be like, "Bring me Tom Cruise.
Bring me." There's this one dude that comes by like the offices so often. You know, it's like the people who works there fucking named. He's like, "Go back in there, Chelsea. Go back in there."
Oh, I've seen people do that when they're trying. You mean the guy like when they're trying to indoctrinate other people, and he'll go up to him and he's like, "Chelsea here's trying to put propaganda in your brain." What's crazy to me is that people fall for it because it's like, how in the big 26 does everyone not know what Scientology is? That's what blows my mind.
I feel like it's just ignorance. Like,
yeah,
the internet is a constant stream of information, and you miss a lot more information than you get, if you get what I mean. So the likelihood of you missing those sort of things, I could definitely believe. Especially because Scientology was such a huge thing during, like, when South Park was first coming out.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's not as... Besides, you know, people trying to speedrun the place.
But thank God, I'm just glad there's a bit more attention being put on it. But
absolutely.
And with us shitting on Scientology, I could go for much longer, but I did tell my family I would watch One Piece with them, so I do have to get to that.
Right. I hope you have a good day. It was nice.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, gotta make an intro.
We gotta end the stream first.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you for watching.
I hope you enjoyed me and my friend rambling here
on this lovely Tuesday night.
Yeah, and this is the first. This is the first clanking it, ka-chink file of the weekly files.
Indeed.
Today.
And it's gonna come out.
What should we call this episode? Malarkey.
What's the biggest piece of news we covered on this? Hold on, let me check real quick.
I feel like
probably Trump storming out.
Yeah.
Well, it could be the Iranian war. But Trump storming out, it took us so long to watch that video.
It did. Because we kept talking about it and random other stuff.
Trump is full of malarkey?
I love that.
Dude, that sounds like such like a liberal like title. Oh my god. You know, like, I love those, and I know I said I'm ending it, but I'm so ADHD I can't stop talking. I remember one of my favorite things was when all those liberals started popping up on YouTube. Midas Touch is a very good example of this. And they titled videos exactly like right-wingers titled videos, but in a liberal way. Like, hold on. Like, let me just look up Midas Touch. All of their titles are like... Hold on. Trump gets... in caps, rude awakening, lowercase, at, in caps, New York finals.
Trump is full of malarkey.
Yeah. I'm gonna, here, I'm just gonna speak louder whenever it gets to caps, but there's like, Trump blindsided as Midas host skewers him in court. Trump suffers collapse at worst time, ... in Alabama.
Alabama.
Minnesota. Anyway, what you writing?
Oh, I'm not. I'm just drawing.
Yo, hell yeah.
Nonsense.
Okay, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah.
2 hours,
Thank you.
2.5 hours. Thanks for spending 2.5 hours of your day with us. See ya
Thank you.
next week, next Tuesday. Goodbye.